let's get into this. So, last we left off was a little bit ago. So I'll kind of wrap up the entire chapter y'all were on. So, y'all were just average schmoes going through the town of Draville when suddenly, as almost as if fate had willed it so, you had been thrust into conflict between some kobolds. You had saved the town and tracked down its oppressors, these kobolds, to their catacombs. In it, you discovered a plot more fiendish than you liked of a necro-artificer capturing local townsfolk and turning them into abominations of machine and man. In this revelation, you ended up fighting one of these machines/men, who was this mysterious changeling who changed his shape to different people you had each encountered in your past. Each of them distinguished through a single ring, a blue cobalt dragon ring. After dispatching everything, saving the town, you went back to help them rebuild. And as they begun that, a new conflict arose. The parent town of Draville, Rhymefell, had sent an emissary because Rhymefell needed its winter reaping, which was a it's not an annual, but I think it's like every 10 years. I think is what I put. They come by and they take a percentage of the able-bodied men, women, and like not children, because now that fucking sounds weird. But they would take a percentage of the men and women that were ready to fight and were able-bodied, and they take a percentage of the food that you've accumulated in order to help aid the massive nation that Galen is. Because you didn't send yours, because you guys were attacked, a knight had come, Knight Ilios, who is the Knight of Order, had been sent to deal with the rebellion that they assumed had happened. When you explained to him what had happened, he said he would give you 3 weeks to sort it out and give him 30% more. You guys then went to Rhymefell, did a few little things, angered the guild, killed a lot of their members, were saved by a weird cult called the Cult of the Blue-Eyed Children, and eventually met with the Lord of Rhymefell, Lord Kieran, who had tasked you with helping him solve an issue. He had a conundrum. He had met with this inventor that was inventing a new weapon for him because Rhymefell wanted to declare independence from the nation of Galen and stop tithing to them. In doing this, he had basically said that he would give way more money than he had available to him and needed you three to kind of strong-arm this inventor to to charge less. You guys gathered, rightfully so, that this inventor was the same necro-artificer you dealt with before, who you had now learned as the name Mefalious. You tracked him down to this tower called Tower Isafel, in which you encountered this blue-eyed cult that had been helping you before. You quickly persuaded the cult to let you visit their master, and in doing so, got a huge revelation that Toman, our Kisune summoner, was the son, the natural-born son of this changeling named Mefalious.
Bastard.
In the shock, you guys had then rejected his offer of peace. He left in a portal that was of a molten lake with an ashen sky and volcanoes going off, and inside the middle of the lake was a floating house of shadows. And he fled there, leaving you with an automaton, these items that he had been building, that you had somewhat fought before, but this was its fully realized form. Possibly not, because you guys fucking dispatched it so crazily, while Graham, our rat folk sorcerer, turned it off, literally, with magic.
Lit the light switch. Yep.
Like I reset it. You guys dealt with the thing that was controlling these automatons, a artificial elder brain. A bunch of humanoid brains stuck together and turned into a powerhouse like an Elder Brain, but somehow lobotomized to be subservient to Mefalious. Graham took a special interest in this, but you guys shut it down, killed it. You found another one in Rhymefell, shut that down and killed it. Not after Tomon was consumed and by its image and killed Graham. Luckily, Graham came back. And Remus, our Flesh Warp champion? Yeah, Flesh Warp champion. Took the brain and flew high into the sky with his auric weapon. Sorry, runic weapon. Why did I say auric? Fuck. Runic weapon, which is special weapons in this world that the gods bestow upon their champions. And you flew up into the sky, thanking Lilith for her blessing, as you saved the entire town. You guys then met in your original town of Dravel, fixed up all of the tied in all the loose ends, and kind of settled down. You rebuilt the town of Dravel as we as players all sat down and built it last session. Picking the different spots for everything to be, kind of making the town fucking fly shit. Making the town really nice, and now that it is done, you guys sat down to take a long rested break, waited 11 months, did your different things, and now Tomon got a letter from Akira stating that he needed to talk to Akira about the state of Kian and Galen. There had been conflict brewing between the two over the 11 months, and now it had brewed over, and Akira, your friend, your aide, and diplomat from Kian needed to speak with you. After reading the letter, a few days passed, and late in the night, when Tomon was alone, pondering about this, a throwing knife that Tomon is accustomed to, a kunai, came flying past him. And that is where we ended.
Now
Cool.
roll for initiative.
Oh, no, you don't have to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh, did we do that right later?
The two of you are gone. This is Tomon by himself.
Oh, we did
Yes.
this.
Oh, it's just me.
I'll shut up now.
Yeah.
Are we on a board right now?
Good luck getting killed.
No.
Okay.
I can jump into the
I just didn't know if y'all were already on one.
yeah, let me jump into the waiting room so you guys can make your rolls and shit. But
We're
I
gonna
don't
get killed.
have a board yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, Tomon, you see this knife fly past you. It sticks into the wood pretty deep. And you recognize it instantly. It is a kunai from your homeland of Kian.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume this is like a assassination attempt, so I'm gonna summon Ginrei, and then like look for the assailant.
So you summon Ginrei, turn around in a offensive stance, and you see in front of the doorway your friend Akira.
I'll kind of let out a sigh, and I was like, "Jeez, is that your new greeting?"
No, but that is the greeting that your father sent me.
It is. Why would he?
It
send you that?
seems that it is known to him that I work with you. And so he sent assassins on the road to kill me before I could bring you information.
I'm glad they have failed.
Not
It is-
for lack of trying, and he lifts up his his like robe shit, like, you know, the Japanese like outfits, and he lifts it
Yeah.
up to like show you a massive new scar across like his chest that goes all the way down to his belly.
Jeez.
It was my aide who saved me.
Is he still with you?
He succumbed to his wounds, keeping me alive.
I'm sorry. I owe you a great debt. More than I'll ever repay.
You do not need to apologize for actions your father committed, but you should gather your allies. It is time we talk.
I'll give him a nod, and then I'll go find wherever Remus and the rat is.
So remember, the town made you guys a really nice keep. So it's not hard for you to find Remus and Graham.
I didn't know if he had made that yet.
Yeah,
so.
you guys have definitely made that. That is done. So Remus is in his room sleeping. So is Graham, because it's late at night. You wake them up, bring them over. I'm assuming catch them up on the way of what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You find Akira sitting in the study, this like library room. It's a small library, very very like small, with like a few chairs, enough for like you three to sit in, and then 3 more for guests, and then a nice large table in case you need to sit and discuss or look at books or research or anything. Graham has primarily used this room, so a lot of the books are like stuff for him, and everything, but the rest of you guys go here occasionally just to kind of find a quiet place. Y'all had made me some characters, so let me
Ooh.
look at that real quick. Who do we have like a maid, right?
We've got the head of the
We
house.
have- yeah, we have a
kinda
cleaner.
the same.
Yeah,
We have a cleaner and we have a head of household. Yeah.
Okay. So I will go ahead and copy this picture that's fucking unsettling as shit. Oh, never mind. I can't copy it. Ryan, you want to copy it for me and post it?
Oh, let me- oh.
Yeah, put it in Friday session pictures for me. So you see this tall, well, not tall, maybe like 5'8" human. He is. You guys would all know him, but I will still describe him because this is the first time you as players are meeting him. He is a tall, lanky human. His visage, like his looks, are very off-putting when you see him. He kind of stands up almost too straight, almost to the point of like he's standing up so straight he's like arching his back backwards. It's really lanky, really weird. His proportions almost look wrong for like a human, like very long legs, very long arms. He is human, you know this. It's just like when you look at him, you're like, oh, this is fucking creepy. But Remus picked him as your head of house. He is a very good head of house. He takes care of a lot of things for you guys. He managed a lot of things. He comes in noticing that you guys are up. And again, he's up at weird hours. Like when Graham is up like late at night, burning the midnight oil, researching his secret project. He'll come in and make sure if you need anything, any of that. Like sometimes Graham's asked for like the room to be like shut off so he can do some experiments. So he'll make sure the door's guarded by guards so nobody can get in. So he takes care of you guys. He's really good, but he's just off-putting when you look at him. You're like, there's something wrong with him.
What's his name?
Barnabas
Barnabas.
Mistvale. So he walks in kind of carrying a nice tray of like assorted beverages, and he goes, well, masters, would you prefer any drinks as I saw you getting up?
Ah, Barnabas, my man. The tall guy, but I like you still. You just water, please.
So he'll like hand you different drinks. He's got like all the stuff that you guys normally like.
Perfect.
Just literally a tray of like 4 of Graham's favorite drinks, 4 of Tomon's, 4 of Remus, like because he doesn't know what you fucking want. And then if you like asked him for like a hot drink, he'll go get it, bring it in. He deals with it, and then he like sees your guest. He offers Akira a drink, gets Akira. Akira looks like off-putted by him, is kind of like, what the fuck, and kind of looks at Tomon, and Tomon gives a little nod, and he's like, okay. Like this definitely looks like a guy who would fucking poison you, and would not care, would just move on, like would poison you, move on, wouldn't give a shit.
Hell yeah. Love him
But
already.
Remus approved him, so the two of you are like, if he's good enough for Remus, I guess he's not gonna do shit to us.
I'm not gonna complain.
So he gives Akira a drink. He makes sure that like you guys know if you want your privacy, he'll post guards. I'm assuming that's what you guys want. So he'll post guards so nobody barges in and has any issues or anything. And then Akira will finally sit down and he'll pull out a scroll and he'll open it up and start talking unless you guys want to say anything first.
I'll let him give the
No,
his
but-
work.
Let him get into it.
So, my... Sorry, I gotta think of fucking Akira's voice again.
It was pretty Russian.
It was. That's not what I fucking planned, but that's what it fucking is now. So,
That's what Dawn now.
Toman, I have been stationed in Galen for many seasons. I have learned the ways of this kingdom and have aided in your father's trade routes with House Serpent many times through here. Kian and Galen have grown accustomed to each other's goods. So obviously war would not be a good option. But your father has learned somehow that you, which he is calling a traitor to the crown, are being housed in Galen. And for some reason he claims that the King of Galen knows of this and is harboring you. And he gave the King of Galen a year to find you and give you up. And if not, then war would start. And I will be honest, my friend. I did have thoughts of giving the King of Galen your location to appease this war. But when I spoke with your father, through letters, of course, not physically, trip to Kian is very difficult in these times. When I spoke to him through letters, he something about him seemed different than the man I knew, the man I respected and took this position with. So, against my better judgment, I have come here to aid you. And in doing so, I believe I am correct in the fact of this. And he lifts up his gi, is what I was fucking looking for. The term is gi.
Oh,
Jeez.
gee.
And he shows the two of you, the rat and the fucking abomination flesh warp. He shows you guys the like scar that's again like from his like shoulder down to his belly. That like both of you know how to kill people, like no death very well. Tamon's not as accustomed to it. This is like a 90% like almost killing blow. Like if they had cut it any deeper or any higher, he would have been fucking dead.
It's a good build of character.
I disagree, but maybe for warriors such as yourself. For emissaries, we do not pride ourselves on scars. The biggest problem that I have seen is the Emperor wants this war almost. It's almost as if he is wanting a reason for this war, and you have given him the justification to do it. Even though he doesn't necessarily know you are here. From all reports of spies, you are no here. They have no whereabouts of you at all. It's it's mind-boggling. It's again one of the reasons why I thought something didn't add up here, which is why I came to you to ask for your opinion on the matters and what you think of your father. And he'll give a bunch of notes that collaborate the same thing of like your father, which for those that don't know is Emperor Hattori Kian, and I will put that in the chat for y'all, for you note taker, because there's only one of you.
It's not 20% of it is up.
30%.
So, Emperor Hattori Kian is what these letters are all like, who they're from, and they're all addressed to Akira. And they do collaborate what he's saying. It seems like your father slowly descended into madness and has gotten, like, it's less so you feel like that he wants to kill you specifically, and more so he just wanted a reason to fight Galen. And thinking back, you don't really understand why he would want to fight Galen, because your father has always been a man of, like, peace before war. War is the final option. Action, conflict is the final
Yeah.
option. It's one of the things that threw you off when he wanted to kill you. Like, when he was trying to execute you, you were like, this is weird. Why would he want to execute me? This doesn't make sense. You can go ahead and roll me a religion check, Tomon. And that might be able to garner you a little extra information.
Let's see what my religion
Dice roller.
is on my second logger, so I can actually see. Religion. It's a +4.
Perhaps you need a second pair of eyes?
Second.
No one else would be able to make this roll.
Okay.
It would
Okay.
only be Tomon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, there's not too much other than that you can garner from the letters, other than, like, there is definitely something off-putting about your father's way of speaking in here. Something doesn't seem like him. And again, I'm saying your father from the perspective of your character, and I don't think your character's decided whether what Mefalious told you is true or not, so I'm just going to call them both your father. And let you figure that out. But yes, the Emperor definitely seems like he wants this war no matter what. There's almost nothing that's going to stop him from committing this war. Even if, like, you get this feeling of reading through these, even if you were to give yourself up, it has already been put in motion. Troops are being, like, trained. Wardens are being marched to the borders. They're preparing airships for war. Like, all of this stuff is already in motion, that even if you were to give yourself up, he'd probably go to war anyway.
So, I'll kind of give my thoughts. Akira, this doesn't sound like my father at all. It's even when I left, when he was trying to kill me, even then he didn't sound like this, like some war crazed old man. I barely recognize him based on these letters. If you hadn't told me these were his orders, I would have thought they were fake.
This leads me to my theories. And I say this to you, Tomon, knowing that you are nobility and you are more higher than I am, so I do not mean this disrespectfully. But I do believe it is... do you pronounce it Andromon? Is that how to pronounce your brother's name? Andromon?
Andromon, yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds
Andromon. I do believe it is Andromon that has put him up to this.
Andromon, my little brother.
Well, your little brother has grown up now. And as far as he is concerned, he is heir to the throne.
Why would he win a war? He's barely 18 now?
Your little brother was always one to make... to try to take his place in this world. How better to show you are a strong leader than to win a war against an adversary. He is... I believe he is using your father as a puppet and forcing him into this war so that he can claim victory and glory.
Even so, father would never go along with this. He must have done something if...
Which is
Father
where
just
my
following along.
theory of madness comes in. I do not believe this to be a regular madness. This is definitely a supernatural change. Maybe one your brother inflicted on him, maybe not. But either way, I think your brother is profiting from it. And if he kills you in the process, then he also submits his claim to the throne.
That could be true.
It is most definitely the easiest reason why this would be happening. Other than the gods getting involved, but they have much bigger fish to fry than you and your family squabbles.
I know me and my brother never got along, but I never imagined he would have such lust for power.
Oh, this is I do not want to give this to you, but it seems like you're not believing, so he pulls out another note that he was hiding that he gives to you, and you read through it, and it is your father basically asking and demanding from Akira, who was the house servant that was friendly with Toman, who you thought was your mother, and the woman who raised you, and he demands who that is. Obviously, you can assume from the next letter that Akira gives it to him, and in giving it to him, he then explains to Akira, good, she's been executed for treason, along with her, with helping and aiding Toman. He doesn't ever say that that's your mother, and you can garner, like, if he was assuming she was your mother, then she would most likely have died, and then he won't claim that on a letter, especially to like a low rate emissary such as like Akira. But you can assume, like, yeah, she's been executed. And the big thing that pushes that is your father, the emperor, acknowledges that your brother is the one who brought this all up. And you can kind of see the culmination is like your brother was the one who pushed for her execution.
So as I'm reading through this, once I like finally finish, I take a second. I whisper, "How could you tell him?"
You have to understand, these letters were written long time ago when you, well, from what you told me when we've talked a few times, when you had just left Kian. The news hadn't even been told to me yet, so I assumed he was asking a question of me to help you or something. I did not expect this letter. And he points to like the one about the execution.
Yeah.
I love it. That's all y'all's story. All y'all's story is how much can you fuck around before you find out.
That's funny.
I've got daddy issues.
No.
You have daddy issues, mommy issues, you have family issues.
Yeah, I've
other issues.
got relationship issues.
Tomon's about to live through Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Remind me what he just said.
So he was basically just like explaining to you and telling you like he didn't mean to give away your mother. And he did know that she, like, you had confided in him and told him. He kind of knew that was like your parental figure and somebody you cared about a lot. You don't gather that he knew that she was your mother, and then you don't even know 100% if she was your biological mother, because Mefalious is telling you that the queen is your mother. And so it's a little bit conflicting, but he does understand that she raised you and everything. So, like, you could see he's very apologetic and very, like trying to be like, I just didn't know, I'm sorry.
So I'll kind of start to, like, crumple the note, and, like, my hands will, like, slightly, like, start to tremble. And I'll look at Akira and I'll say, I know. It's not your fault. This is a lot to take in.
I gather, yes. One's family can lead one to madness.
I guess
I
we.
think. Sorry, did you want
I
to?
was just gonna say, I guess we should be good friends and like consoling you. And so Graham's just gonna be like,
Yeah. I'll
My
kind of. Yeah.
oh
Sorry.
no, like go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. I'll take a deep breath and then I'll say, I think after hearing this, I think we have to do something about my father. I think it may be time for me to go back.
Well, there are other options. You the other side of the coin that I have not told you is that your friend Duke Evergreen has sent letters along with yours to me, and has spoken to me, obviously through the letters, many times about this Mefalious you have spoken about, and about watching out for him in the um in Valenfrost, where I make my home. And Mefalious has definitely made a splash. Let me get the names right. Here we go. Yeah. The Mefalious, I believe, I could be wrong, but under my training in House Serpent, I garnered many espionage adjacent skills. I have a very vast amount of influence and group of people in Valenfrost. It would make the guild's work look amateur at best. I believe the new council member on the Council of Galen, Edgar Treebeard, he is an elf that does not have very high lineage in the Elven Kingdoms, the Elven cities south of Valenfrost, on the Dagger's Hilt and the Dagger's Tip. And so what's he talking about there is, if you look at the map of Faldaria, sorry, the map of, not Faldaria, Nexus, which is the continent y'all are on. The forest that you guys are currently in is called the Forest of Daggerfall. Towards the end, there's two peninsulas that break off. And one is the Dagger's Hilt, and one is the Dagger's Tip. And those are kind of the elvish cities that he was talking about. It was once an elvish kingdom that then brought itself into Galen. And what he's basically referencing is the elves there are very traditional. They care a lot about lineage and houses, and I am the son of the who is the son of who is the son of who is the son of. And they care a lot about that. And this Edgar Treebeard coming in with a odd name and no formal greeting, no emissaries from that land, kind of tipped him off to investigate him, and he's pretty sure that is Mefalious. It is also interesting. He claims the title you both said that Mefalious hid, which is the Necro Artificer. He came into the city as a Necro Artificer. He met with the king and spoke about great new technologies that could help Galen if it were to devolve into war with Kian. This was before the war with Kian was even public knowledge. Only I and the king mostly knew. He divulged this information in front of the council, which angered the king. But after hearing and seeing his machine beasts work, the king has signed him onto the council and has become very good friends with him. I advised the king against it, but as you can assume, with the tension between Kian and Galen, the king knows that my allegiances are with my homeland, or at least they were when I was there. The man, known as Edgar Treebeard, I believe tried to have me killed because I was against him. And sent little contraptions to my room. And he shows you like a basic drawing that he drew of these they're like little circular things with a dome, like half dome around them, and then like 4 little legs. And he explains that they basically walked along the floor. The dome shrunk to get through the door, like through the gap of the door, and then it opened again, and then it tried to detonate a bomb in his room.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
And the only reason he survived is because he jumped out his window, his 2-story window,
Oh,
and
goddamn.
fell, shattering both sides of his ribs, and almost killing himself. But luckily guards are around and they aided him, and they got some magic healers and everything, and they're in a massive city. So he was perfectly fine afterwards. But the attempt on his life left him like running, which is why he flew to Rhymefell when he heard reports about you there.
Well, I mean, you can stay here, Akira, as much as you'd like. We have guards posted.
So my next thing that I would ask of Prince Toman is I believe I have a plan if you would like to go to your father, but we can also deal with the threat in Kian. With the threat in Galen. I believe dealing with Galen or Kian, I mix those words up because I am foreigner.
Foreigner, yes.
They will soon be one.
If we deal with either of the nations, I believe we can stop the threat. It is just if the prince would like to visit and have to deal with his father and brother.
I think at that point we just look at Toman.
Yeah.
Mm.
Depends on how strongly you feel.
Yup.
I'm down to top
Well.
of Cayenne. I have a horse in that race.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Well, I think that's what.
Adventure. New type of cheese. I'm excited.
So, Toman will kind of he's going to take a little bit. He'll kind of put up his hands consideringly. And he'll look at both of his companions. Are you two willing to come to Kian with me?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're already in this deep. I kind of figured I've got nowhere else to go.
Would have been a lot funnier if you just stopped it. Were you two be willing to come?
Be willing to come? I thought about that. I was like,
Just
I stopped it like
stops
the
it
worst
right
way.
there and stares
Yeah.
intently. Just everyone's like,
Akira
wait.
looks like, should I leave?
No, this is a force.
Lock the doors, Barnabas.
or the head of household comes in with like towels, just drops them off. Like, back to tail. It just stays like, what?
Part of the table, part of the crew.
Ew.
Part in the table, part in the crew. Oh, God.
With that thinking, probably all of your NPCs and your keep have been integrated into the crew.
Yeah.
Part of the
One
key,
big
part of
orgy.
the crew.
There you go, Mac. You guys are part of a cult now.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
It's a
You pulled
sex
me out of
cult,
one
the
and
best
put you
type
in
of
another
cult.
one.
Oh,
Hey.
Listen, if you're gonna be part of a cult, you better be part of a sex cult.
We're renaming
Yeah,
the
at least it's
manor.
a fun cult, bro.
Who are you naming the manor?
Well, statue.
It'll become
Dionysus
sex dungeon.
Yeah,
dungeon.
there will be red rooms.
Oh, well, I feel like we should all have a good... Like, are we leaving today?
No. I, as the prince does not, and I believe the two of you do not know about the culture of Cayenne and the way that it is now. I can give some insight into battle planning, your entry points, spots. I have already, like I said, I have a grand amount of contacts through House Serpent, which is the house I am part of. So I believe that we could easily go through different spots if the prince is willing to have me.
Of course. I wouldn't go without you.
Thank you. Then I will, and he kind of pulls out from his bag. He has like a cartographer's backpack. He pulls out a massive map, brings it down, and shows you the map of Kian. So he will point to the left side of the map of Kian and showing you the area called the Shillelagh Woods. Shillelagh's Woods. It should, fuck me. It should be just the Shillelagh Woods or Shillelagh's Wood, not Shillelagh's Woods. That sounds so fucking stupid. Oh,
It's alright, we'll take Shillelagh's Woods.
it's fine. So, I'm not going to use the fucking voice because I got to get through a lot of information, so I'm just going to let you guys know. So, he basically explains to you guys, and the way the map works is because it's a globe. Getting from Galen over to Kian is a real quick trip. So he suggests you guys should dress as if you're refugees from Faldaria, which consistently go everywhere. Refugees of Faldaria are always a thing, because Faldaria is a constant continent of war. Which Remus would know, and Toman would know, because that's one of the reasons why Toman got found out by Remus of his lies, is because Toman was like, oh, Faldaria is so peaceful and nice, and it's a war-torn nation. It's horrible. To call it a nation it's not a nation. It's just a bunch of cities that fight each other. It's full Mad Max style. So you guys are going to pretend to be, or he's suggesting, you guys pretend to be refugees from Faldaria, and you take an airship that will charter you and make landfall in the port town of Shimatari, which is the southernmost town in the Shillelagh Woods. Shimatari is a small town that Akira knows of, and it's one of the towns that Akira grew up in. He kind of grew up managing Shimatari, so he has a lot of context that were children there that would now know him as a noble and everything, that he can kind of garner enough support as to not have anybody go rat on you guys. From there, you guys can make allies, talk to people, forge pacts, all of that. But you're gonna have to get the town's warden under control, or he will talk to House Oni. House Oni is the one that runs all the wardens. So the wardens are not under any houses. They're from House Oni, but the idea is that wardens take an oath to House Kian and to the shogunate, to the emperor, all of that. So they're like noble knights, like the samurai essentially, and they don't take any shit from anyone. So you guys could both go in there and you could claim all this stuff, but if they're told by the emperor to kill him, you guys might have to execute him, and then they might need somebody to take over as the warden. And he kind of points towards Remus, because Remus knows how that kind of functions and everything. Because
Interesting.
you've dealt with warden
Okay.
stuff before.
Backstory? I don't remember if Toman knows. I don't remember.
You guys know a little bit. He's not a warden. Remus was never a warden, but Remus was from Kian, and you guys know he's from Kian.
there.
Yeah,
right?
you just know I'm from there. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
because you're a warrior, Akira kind of says, since you're, because during all this he would ask you guys where you're from, and since Remus would say Kian, he'll gather enough information to be like, you could just pretend to be the local warden that came in, so you could take over, and most of the commoners won't give a shit. If you have to kill the warden, he's like, if we don't have to, don't do it. Killing a warden's never good.
We're doing it.
No.
Kian's burning.
No.
From
What
there,
do you mean? My Kayan's not burning.
well, the reason why he says not to kill the warden is because he's like, you guys just need to get to Shimatari to get enough repertoire and enough information to make your way to Iwata, which Iwata is the head of House Serpent. It's the massive city. It is the biggest area in the Shillelagh Woods, and it borders the mountains, the Shillelagh Mountains, which there's only one pass through, one safe pass. Now, obviously, he'll mention you can go and find your own pass, but there's talks of bandits. mercs that will impede your travel, as well as there is now talk of dragons roaming the
Oh,
mountains.
Jesus.
Oh
Now-
my god, I want to ride a
He'll-
dragon.
He'll say that's complete farce and it's hogwash, it's common squabble, but he does bring it up because it's important to know. So your safest way is to go to Iwata, where he is House Serpent, as a House Serpent person, can kind of garner some sympathy to get Cayenne. And then he also brings up the point that House Serpent is your most likely ally against your father because they are emissaries, spies, and diplomats. All three of which completely cease working once conflict starts. Like, diplomacy's gone, emissaries done, and spies can be used, but not like the other. Like, House Oni will gain a lot of favor in this. And the houses constantly fight each other, as Tomon would know. The houses are, like, constantly fighting. For, and mostly Cayenne, the House Cayenne, the Emperor's house, is there to, like, basically let them squabble so nobody tries to coup and do what you guys are doing. So he's suggesting you unite House Serpent and appease to them that House Oni's going to gain a bunch of purpose, as well as what's the other name of the house? House Lotus. House Lotus is the that is the house that's in charge of all the farms, big farmland. They're in charge of the, like, sacred cherry blossom forest around Mount Kage, which is, they're like kind of spiritual leaders, farmers, that sort of thing. So all of them are going to gain favor when this war happens, while House Serpent will lose a lot of favor. So you can appeal to them, and you could get them on your side. Now, again, he'll stress this and be like, it's not going to be easy. They're not just going to easily, like, be like, yeah, we'll kill the emperor and side with you, but it's your easiest option than the other two. After getting to Iwata, then they'll help you get through the mountain pass without being detected, without being seen, and you can get to fuck me for naming a city, Ketsuke Ketsukigakur, which is fucking a mouthful, but I named it. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking exactly. But that is the capital city of Cayenne. That is where your house resides. That is where the Emperor's palace resides. That is where you guys got to get to, and you got to get there without being seen is the most important thing. If you are spotted and seen, then every warden in the entire nation will be hunting Tomon down, because they'll know what he's come back to do.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, Tamon, specifically.
Oh, damn, bro. Okay.
Listen, we're all being hunted. You're not special. You're not special.
I'm being hunted more.
The other ally that he offers to you is in the mountains. If you did want to trek through them, there is the monasteries of Cayenne that teach the monistic traditions, and they could be easy allies, because as though they're warriors and they'll protect their own, they are very much against peace. They're very much for tranquility, and this war can easily be sold to them as an imbalanced war, and a war of just hate, and a war of your brother proving himself. And if you give them all this, they could be persuaded to join you in this, and then you kind of would have an army. You'd have a house backing your claim to the throne, and it would be a lot easier for you to take over your father's place. Because if you kill your father and your brother, and there's no one to take over, you don't have somebody, you don't take over yourself, then the entire nation goes into disarray, and you leave it worse than in war.
We do it mafia style. Whoever's the strongest will rise to the top.
And as he's talking about this, that dream that you had a while ago starts to kind of flutter in there again.
Can burning.
Yep.
Whoa, the dream wasn't Cayenne. The dream was not Cayenne burning. It was a little forest people.
Yeah, forest people.
Yeah. I used an analogy with foxes. That has nothing to do with him.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's a fun dream I had. It's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it's not like he's a Kisune with a fox form and also a Eidolon that's a fox form.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the waylay of what he basically suggests. Y'all can change this all you want. I do not care. You could just I have not, like I told you guys before, I haven't planned too much of this because it's kind of up to y'all how you guys want to do this. This is just his idea of what you should do.
That was pretty good.
Give me 1 second.
It's pretty good.
Y'all can go ahead and discuss. Just don't ask me anything. I gotta make some rolls real quick.
I mean, it sounds like a good plan to get people on our side first.
Yeah, I like it. We roll into the town, we kill the warden, get that guy the fuck out of there.
Whoa. No killing.
Dog, if you
Holy
think-
shit!
Not yet.
Fuck.
What?
Okay,
Dude,
so
just looked
I
up
rolled
the
some.
stats of the
I rolled a
boss.
secret roll
Oh,
for Tomon.
Oh,
Oh,
Because you're the only one that know this information, and he rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So-
good.
Oh, let me show it to the camera. You rolled a natural 20. So, I will inform you, with this plan, everything seems good. It seems like it's well thought out. It makes sense to you. The only issue you kind of have with it is that it will put you at the full grace of House Serpent, which is Akira's house. So if you trust Akira, then this plan should be fine. If you distrust Akira at all, it would put him literally, you would be in the palm of his hand and he would be able to do whatever he wanted with you.
He's pretty chill.
If Akira had any ill intentions on you, this would be the best plan to suit him. But it also is at the same time, you're like, this is the best plan that suits me too. So it's do we want to roll that dice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can pull the card.
I
like,
think-
I put you in that chair.
I think Tamon's willing to trust Akira, at least right now.
At least
he
for
uncut-
now.
If he uncovers something else, with what he knows right now, he'll trust Akira. He's his old friend.
He's killed a lot of people.
He has no
right?
reason to distrust him at this point. So
He's killed a lot.
He has. He's killed a lot of spies. So I mean,
that's his job. It's fine. He does
it was
that.
his job to come kill you too. But
Well,
he,
he's also
didn't.
hunted himself.
that's what I'm saying. So
Also,
he's gonna
like,
lie.
If he was
Jesus
against
Christ,
it,
I
he
don't
could
know why
just
I'm the
take my
fucking
head and
enemy.
bring
I
it
was
back
agreeing.
to.
All right.
I
No
love-
one was good. No one's commenting on it.
I love
attacking
how
you
I
for it.
made him.
God.
I made this character unknowingly. I made this character so complex that you guys are like, but he was doing his job. But his job was to kill Tomon. But he was attacked by assassin. But his job is to root out assassin. Like, you guys are all bringing up, like, good and balanced points that at the end of it, all of you were basically like, well, it's a 50-50 whether we fucking trust him or not.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Come on, trust him.
I mean,
Okay.
it's
Y'all can make your own decisions.
I'm fine. I think he's good.
Ooh, let me put it to you this way, Remus. It'd be a great, great deal to trust him.
all right. I'm out of here. Fuck it. That's it. Wrap it up. I'm done, boys. I'm not doing that.
Oh Jesus.
No, I mean, yeah. I don't. It's like the only. I mean, it's the only plan we have. Really, I don't know. I don't really know.
There.
Rallying houses is going to be all on you, big chief, big man. So that's going to be your whole diplomatic mission.
Okay,
and
I'm
how-
very charismatic. So
You
I'll get
also,
that
if we
back.
do that, you do have to find someone to fucking take the throne eventually. If we're going for the throne, somebody's got to replace dear old fucking daddy dearest on the
Or
throne
let it
when he
burn.
dies.
I was getting or
Yeah.
he can also just give up his character, make a new one if he really wants to. But
Yeah,
that's up
I'm thinking
mean-
about doing that, but we'll see. I haven't
We'll see
decided.
when we
I
get there.
think
It's
yeah, I think it'll heavily depend on the end. I would not worry about it too much because
Yeah.
either you're gonna find a suitable replacement on the way, or Tomon will just realize this is his destiny, this is what he's at, and he'll take the throne.
Yeah,
all of these things we're talking about. We'll figure out when we
Yeah.
get there.
yeah. I mean, that's all, and that's a hell of a lot of weight. It's totally fair.
That's-
Exactly.
We don't need a
Unless
plan,
you
but-
guys fucking roll nat 20 after nat 20, then you, like
Yeah.
nat 20. Oh, the warden
It's
trusts
been
you.
another 2
Nat
weeks.
20.
I feel
House
lucky
Serpent
again.
gives you everything they fucking have. Nat 20, a fucking ancient gold ass dragon comes down. Tomon mounts it and fucking
Nat
flies
20.
at the town.
Monasteries. There's now monks riding dragons. Actually,
Right, you know how to load dice and this is a computer
Do
program.
you know how to load dice?
I can do it.
I loved the person who's college trained in computer science asking the
Yeah.
non-college trained person, do you know how to code enough to do this? I just thought that was the funniest thing of like
Yeah.
you actually went to college for computer science. You're like, so Ryan, I know
I could do it.
I know
Where's
you're
the line
really
at?
good. So could you rig it? And I'm not saying Ryan's
yeah.
not. Ryan's great at computer
do
science.
you want to? Do you want a little Python code that tells you the percentages of how this goes? Let's just tell you the outcomes of each decision.
It's
Yeah,
just one
yeah.
line that says it's fucked.
It's
Fuck.
What is Tailspire in?
It's in Unreal, right?
Is
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
I-
Game menu?
I don't think it's in
I think
Unity
so.
because it doesn't pop up with the Unity shit.
I'm
No,
pretty
it's
sure it's
Unreal.
Unreal.
I'm actually not sure. That's a great question, my man. I have no fucking idea.
Oh, it is Unity.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
That's weird. It doesn't pop up with the Unity.
Oh,
It's weird. Okay.
alright.
Well, so back to all of that. Yeah, if you guys want to change any of his stuff, any of that, y'all can like plan out right now.
Yeah, I
Um,
think
Unless y'all are good with it, and then we can just roll with it.
Well, are we leaving right now, or is this like, are we gone?
I feel like
The
we should have
so
time. To
Akira would explain. Y'all have quite a while. The war probably will not happen, like actual conflict, until like a year from now.
Okay.
It is just beginning to brew. That's why like he came to Toman. He's been like on his way. He had spies and assassins sent after him. Like it is right at the precipice. It's boiling over. That's why there's still time to save it. If war was inevitable and y'all had to go now, there's no point going and usurping the crown because it's already happening and Galen is already fighting with Kian. But
Right.
y'all have
That's
time.
Okay.
So he was saying gather allies here, gather forces here, figure out what you guys need. And like kind of gather up all your shit here. And once you have all that, then you guys can leave. If you're going with his passage, he'll prepare passage. He'll require some coin to keep mouths shut and everything. And then throughout it, he will ask for gold occasionally if you guys want things to go smoother. There'll be like a monetary cost where he'll like be able to pay certain people to kind of smooth over things and make it easier. If y'all don't want to pay that, that's fine, but then there will be like repercussions for that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
We use the power of rich.
So if y'all have no more questions
Gives
for
you the
him
power.
and y'all are all good, we can jump ahead to like through all the planning shit, like through all the prep that y'all want to do, because I'm assuming y'all want to buy some shit to do that.
A little bit.
So
Yeah.
with that,
I don't know have that. I don't think I have that much gold, but a little bit.
so I'm gonna give
I don't know
y'all
if I can really buy anything.
some shit. Well,
Dude,
you guys have
fucking-
group funds.
Armor,
We
baby.
got a group fund.
Yeah, you guys have fucking like 200 something platinum.
You know, what am I gonna buy?
I have 46 gold. Sure.
So, oh fuck me, I didn't do that.
Yeah, we have like 260 platinum.
I can't remember because.
It's this one, yeah. Legacy site.
Oh no, where'd my flag? Why did it not go? Convention. Oh yeah.
What did I have them do? Okay, that. Okay, so in Friday session pictures, I'm gonna pop down for y'all. So here's Rose and Thorn shop and their prices. They are giving you a 40% discount. So
Cool.
that is the prices already there, are the 40% discount. And that is everything at their shop. That's everything they could brew, all the potions they can make, everything that they can kind of get you guys in the short time. The thimble bottoms also have, the first one here is going to be a magic item, kind of stuff. What they have on hand, what Mrs. Thimblebottom has started like working on and enchanting, and then the second one is the tattoos that Russ can use.
Fire.
Ooh.
So y'all can go ahead and buy any of that stuff is available to you. As well, it's right here. Yeah, that's
Let's
all.
empty our bank accounts, guys.
Yup.
I'm gonna add
Shopping spree.
a new thing to your homebrew item at the very top.
Oh god.
You have
Okay.
now Shit's Bombs, which you can put in your inventory as each of you get 10 of these. They are a small
Oh, damn.
contraption that looks as if it's about to explode in your hand. Each of these items looks unique to the other. So, like, for examples, like, one of them could be, like, literally a ball with a bunch of pins stuck in it. Like, needles stuck in it and everything. While the next one could be, like, a janky box that looks like it's been, like, stitched together and barely held in. And you can kind of see there's, like, a spring load in it. And it says, you guarantee they will do damage to someone when you light the fuse. Pray it isn't you. When you want to use these, you make a ranged attack action with all your normal modifiers. Like, you're not going to use, like, this isn't like a impromptu. It's like a thing you're trained in. You throw it. If you critically hit, the target that you threw it at takes 5d10 damage. And you also add a d10 of splash, which means every person within 5 feet of them takes a d10 of damage. You'll just roll 1d10 and all of them take that. If you hit, the target takes 3d10 damage and adds 1d4 splash. If you miss, you roll a d8, which determines the direction it scatters in a circle. So, like, up, right, right, down, like, all around. You roll a d8. And then you roll a d4 to determine how many squares in that direction it moves on the board. And then it splashes for 5 in there. So it hits the person for 5 and hits everybody around them for 5. So you guys could miss and hit it backwards to you. It could knock back into y'all. But it could also knock, like, you could aim for one person. It could knock into other enemies and everything. So, interesting. And then if you critically miss, the device detonates in your hand. You make a reflex save of DC 20. And on a fail, you take 3d10 piercing damage. On a success, you take half. And it has the tag splash 5. So it splashes 5 around you guys if you throw them and critically miss. You also get to determine the damage in an interesting way because they're random every time. You can either take a -5 item bonus to the roll and pick your damage type. And there's a reason why you'd want to do that. Or you can roll for it. The rolling is a d8, and it's piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, fire, cold, force, acid, or persistent is an 8. Persistent, you roll again, and that means every turn they will take that amount of damage again. So, for example, if you get persistent fire and you hit them, you're going to persistently do 3d10 damage to them every turn. So that's why you take the -5. The difficulty is
persistent
if, huh?
one? Like, how long does it last? How many turns?
It's persistent 3. Sorry,
okay.
I didn't put that. Persistent 3.
God damn.
So yeah, it lasts for 3 turns. They take that damage over and over again. And the reason why you pick it is if you take a -5, you pick persistent. And then you could roll again to see what you get. Now, if you roll an 8, you just don't count that. You roll a different thing.
Okay.
And then, or you could take a -10 total to pick persistent and pick the type of damage. So, like, let's say, for example, it's like an ice being that you know is like, it's vulnerable to fire. You could take a -10 to hit it and take a persistent fire damage to it, and then you do extra damage over and over again to it. But that's a -10 to the roll, which is substantial.
Yeah.
Oh, you just the gambling in this.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, no, this I thought was perfect for shit. I thought
It is.
was
It's
like
crazy.
it's shit's
Oh, it's
first
great.
little contraption he makes. He'll make more of these and they'll get better as he makes them. But I thought the
Yeah.
first one would be really swingy.
That's so funny.
It's either
love
gonna
it.
fucking blow up in your face and hurt so bad. Like, think if you pick the -10
Oh, yeah.
and pick persistent fire damage, it will blow up in your face and you will take persistent 3d10 fire damage.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yes.
Do you have this written down?
This is in the homebrew item sheet. I gave it to y'all.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
posted it in
I-
there.
Yeah.
I'm not writing that shit
let
down in the
me-
description.
No. You could just put shits bombs.
That's all I did.
Oh,
That's totally
Yes.
fine. Yeah, you can just put shits bombs, and then when you throw one, then you can look on here for it. But yeah, it is a little crazy. It is a lot of damage, but I also thought I might as well make it a fuck ton of damage to y'all, as well as a fuck ton of damage to the enemies.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. I definitely want the familiar tattoo. 100%.
Okay.
That's dope. What does it do?
It's a familiar tattoo,
Just lets you store a familiar, or
and I can summon him.
Oh, it says formula on there. Hold on.
No,
oh,
there's a
no.
familiar
There's an
tattoo
actual
underneath
one.
it.
There's an actual one. Yeah. Don't worry
Yeah.
about the formulas. I randomly rolled these. The formulas y'all won't care about. Formulas when y'all are out and about, if you go to a town and you check their local shop, if they have a formula, you guys could buy it and bring it back to the Thimblebottoms, and then they'll be able to always have that one.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, that's a better use for them. So they're just not there then, formulas?
Yeah, just don't worry about them at the Thimblebottoms
Okay.
place.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, familiar tattoo's pretty cool. It just lets you cast familiar, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look it up.
I think so. I'm trying to find what the Morty tattoo does, but I already have one, so I'm just trying to find out of curiosity.
So a tattoo typically consists of an image of a small animal or a familiar's name written in runes. Your familiar can meld into your familiar tattoo to be carried in your skin. The familiar must spend a single action, which has the magical move and transmute traits, to meld into or exit your tattoo. It must be adjacent to you to meld into your tattoo, and it exits your tattoo in an open space adjacent to you. Any of the familiar's companion items remain on it, but it can't carry any other items with it. The tattoo is non-magical if you don't have a familiar, or if your familiar doesn't remain present for the entire tattooing process.
I can easily get a familiar. It's not that big of a deal.
oh, that's great.
You're gonna you already have like technically familiars with your little rat army.
Yeah, but no, this one I can use tactically. That's
Yes.
the thing.
Take Gerard from accounting and use him as a familiar.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what's the difference?
Yeah, you guys don't understand. Like Graham has an entire rat army that's been doing shit for him.
They just don't know. They just don't know yet.
No, I'm pretty sure they know you have a rat army.
Nah.
I single-handedly watched
Ryan
carry
does, but
you
he just
in.
doesn't believe it.
Graham would not discuss his rat army. He'd love them too much that like he would legitimately be like, Gerald from accounting, I love him. He's so good. Like you would definitely talk.
everyone. Yeah, it's
And
pretty funny.
Remus, I'm pretty sure, has a
Loves
detailed
cheese.
list of all of them.
I wanted to know specifically what were the ones involved in the fate given night of when I watched him got roll in by
Oh, too
80 of
many.
them.
Too many. All of them were involved. Graham's a big-
No. All
big
the
rat
names.
Oh
names
yeah,
on the
it
list.
would be every
Martha,
single one of his.
Steven,
Yeah,
Harold, fucking Bob was there. We had Mickey. There was Pierce. Pierce is a good one. He was actually leading the pack.
the leader is Ratigan.
Yeah, my bad.
Radagast.
I don't know how I forgot him.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget your four
sorry.
favorite ones: Quentin, Colton, Ryan, and Mac. They sit around a table on their time off and they play this little rat
And
dice
there's
game.
little figurines,
Yeah.
and they just fucking
Yeah.
throw dice. Yeah.
You don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. They like talk about
Whatever
this
floats your
weird
boat, dude.
world that's like has skyscrapers and modern life, and you don't understand.
Stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it's
Something
like,
called natural disasters.
Yeah,
Bullshit, really.
the gods have forsaken them. Uh, okay,
Alright.
yeah. So yeah, familiar tattoo. That's. Oh, you wanted to look at the wording tattoo, right?
I already looked it up.
I looked it up.
I already have a tattoo, but I just.
I'm gonna get that tattoo though.
Do I just, do I
So
just
what
put the
does it do?
tattoo like in my inventory?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It gives you AC and resistance for 1 turn, basically, as a reaction.
Oh yeah, +1 status bonus to AC and saving throws, and you gain resistance 2 to damage. That's cool. That's neat. Nice.
It's useful.
Oh yeah, Trail, Wave, and Fiend. Holy fuck. So which one are you buying? Because doesn't it have... Yeah, it's
Just the
Trail, Wave, and
normal
Fiend.
one, because the other ones are like environmental, it seems. Like breathing underwater, or specifically against fiends, which I don't think we're gonna be going against those super soon.
You never know.
We never do.
Oh, that's cool. The Wave one. Yeah, the Wave one just lets you breathe. It's not breathing underwater.
Yeah,
It
that
lets
one's
you
cool.
breathe in any environment you can't breathe in.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And you cast Air Bubble, which is a pure bubble of air around your head, which allows you to breathe normally. So you could get into spots where you can't breathe. Like the thought is like it's not just water, it's like lava and like shit like that.
Well, you'd have to not burn to death.
No, it's a bubble of air around you.
Dark vision, elixir.
I'd say you could definitely like dip your head in lava and like bring it back out.
Really?
Now, if you're sitting in lava, then yeah, that might strain it a little bit.
I just tuned back in. What item is that?
What the warding tattoo Trail?
Oh, really?
Sorry, not Trail. Wave. The Wave
Oh,
one
okay.
literally lets you
Yeah.
cast air bubble around your head, so you can breathe normally, and it doesn't specify like water. It just says like as soon as like
Okay.
any environment that you can't breathe normally, it'll let you
That's
breathe in.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So
That
like
might be interesting for certain situations.
yeah, if you get teleported up to the moon,
Yeah.
you
I
guys
guess
are
they
dealing
can
with a
filling
fucking
with
goddess of
water.
shadows and moons. Like
That is true.
Specifically,
But to be frank, if we get teleported to the moon, we have until the air bubble bursts to live. So,
well,
we
you
don't
know,
like our odds.
we'll see how my talk with the moon goddess goes before we start teleporting ourselves to the.
So go ahead and buy. You
Yeah.
guys can buy whatever items you want. You don't have to approve them by me. All of that stuff on there is approved by me.
Cool.
So whatever y'all want to buy, again, except for the formulas, because the formulas don't do anything on the tattoos specifically. If y'all want to buy formulas for like other shit, that's fine. Like a formula for the Staff of Fire, so you can make your own. That's totally fine. And again, if y'all find magic item shops and they have formulas for stuff, if you bring it back and give it to your specific people, they will always have that item for you.
What is the hunting spider venom?
Thunderstone.
Hunting.
Oh, I guess I could have looked it up too. Actually, I don't know why I asked you.
Spider. Venom. So spider venom is it's a saving. It's a venom. Obviously, takes 2 actions to pull it out. It's a manipulate tag. The saving throw is DC 22 Fortitude. Maximum durations is 6 rounds. Stage 1 is 1d10 poison, and sickened 1 for 1 round. Stage 2 is 1d12 poison damage. You gain clumsy, which means your movements become clumsy and inexact. Clumsy always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to the condition value to your dexterity-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex saves, ranged attack rolls, and skill checks using acrobatics, stealth, and thievery. So you gain clumsy 1 and sickened 2 for 1 round. Sickened is you feel ill. You take a status penalty equal to this value on all checks and DCs. And you can't willingly ingest anything.
Wow.
And then stage 3 is 2d6 poison damage. You gain clumsy 2 and sickened 3 for 1 round. So the venom's really good. If you have, does Graham have a ranged thing?
I don't, but I was more or less thinking of poisoning somebody.
No, you definitely could. Like with that, like you definitely use it like normal poison. I was just like, if you have like a crossbow or something, you could dip the bolts in it and then shoot it at people and fuck them up. This is also another thing you just fucking poison people with. What's the thing that you want to know, Ryan? Did you want me to look it up for you?
I'm just searching stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, you guys are fine.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked you. I looked it up as soon as
No, you're
Although
fine.
the words were wrong on the website I was on. It said flat-footed instead of sickened.
What website are you on?
Nexus. Pathfinder item.
Oh, yeah, don't use that one. Use the Archives of Nethys. Archives of Nethys is way better.
Okay.
The Nexus
really?
one will only have stuff that you own. It's like D&D Beyond. So if you don't own books, it's not going to show up with things. Archives of Nethys will always have everything.
Gotcha. Okay, alright.
Nexus is like their D&D Beyond. It's like a big thing. Oh, by the way, guys, that DC 20 that was that RPG that I was looking at that looks really cool. They went on Kickstarter. They funded everything. They got so much funding. They raised, I think, like over like 12 million or some shit. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was fucking insane the amount of money they raised. They breached through so many of their stretch goals. The guy added more, and one of them was full integration in Nexus.
Ooh.
So
That's
we
pretty
could
sick.
we could
That's pretty sick.
potentially play it as like a little test out later and everything. Not right now when it comes out, because we all talked about like, oh, it sounds really cool. We'll just have to see how it is when it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, and then on Nexus too, I got an email that the Critical Role, they came out with their own RPG system, and that's on Nexus too.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's called Daggerfall. I've seen nothing about it, but I thought that was interesting that they came out with their own edition.
Yeah, after being partnered with.
Well, I think it's because all the shit WotC's
so
been
long.
doing with like trying to
Yeah.
get money out of creators that use it. And then you got Pathfinder over here that's like, fuck it, have all of our shit for free on other websites. I don't give a shit. Ba 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 ba.
Oh, it's a minor, so 1 damage. Oh, it's they were nothing.
What else do I need to give y'all? No, so I gave y'all that. I gave you guys shit. Okay, we're good. Just let me know when y'all are good and done.
Yeah, might be a little bit. I'm like searching through all of it.
Yeah, you guys are all good.
Yeah, I don't really see anything. Alright.
Does the would an antidote heal the spider poison venom?
I believe that's what antidote does.
Yeah,
It should. What's the
it
answer?
should. I don't know, but I'm thinking
Let me
about
look.
dangling it.
So an
on
antidote
somebody's
protects
face.
the users against toxins. Upon drinking an antidote, you gain an item bonus to fortitude saving throws against poisons for 6 hours. So I would say the antidote would work in combat is exactly how it is, but if you're trying to like use like if you're trying to basically do what I think you're doing where you poison somebody and then you offer them the antidote, it would work exactly like that, how you want it
Oh,
to
I'm
work.
buying a few then.
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna buy a few.
What are you buying?
I'd love Graham to fuck with people and not poison them, and then be like, so I totally poisoned you in that drink that you just drank. Here's the antidote. Now agree to our demands.
Dude, secretly, I want to pull off a Princess Bride so fucking bad one time in a D&D thing. I just want to poison like both of the cups, and the guy be like, like I found the one. And be like, oh no, both of them were poisoned. Like I fucking drank this for years. Like I built up a tolerance. You're dead, and I'm good to go.
What's your fortitude save? Yours is plus 11. Fuck, you could actually probably do that with the spider venom. You could probably
Oh,
just pass
God.
that shit.
Just literally do that with something. They're like, like you pick it. It's just like pour it
You
on
guys
both.
have a
Like,
few
okay.
months as your trek to Cayenne is. If you wanted to buy one, I could give you a bonus to the checks with that specific poison if you wanted
Just
to
for
drink
fucking
a little bit.
drinking
Yeah,
it.
if you wanted to do that. I think
The
that's
whole
funny.
day. I've always wanted to pull it off. Like just the entire that scene. I love it so much, dude. It just makes me laugh every time.
Okay. I assume we're doing this out of the group fund, right?
Just give me a total once you're
Can
done.
you
That's exactly
imagine?
what I'm doing.
Could you imagine if he was like, no, actually, like what?
Actually, it's mine. We
It
spent
would've
it
just
all on
been
the
like,
manor.
oh.
Actually, we don't have any.
Yeah, the 2,660 gold that you guys have, you can't use it at all.
In terms
No.
of money, we have no money.
Uh,
So good.
fucking our country right now.
That's fine. I have to
True.
myself.
Also, question Q. I might talk to the moon god. I just never got a chance to talk to you.
Oh,
about
that's
it.
that's
I
definitely
may- I
something we
may
can do.
have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should totally have a big feast before we leave.
Like a hero's feast.
Yeah, with
I made
you
Ryan
know,
laugh. I'm so happy.
That's
It's a spell in D&D.
yeah.
I was saying that for Colt. You two got it. Colt was like, "What the fuck?"
I
We never
think,
got high enough level to use that spell, Colt. It's like a really good buff spell.
Well, it's like it's not Baldur's
Uh,
Gate 3, dude. I don't know what
It actually is. It is in Baldur's
it?
Gate 3. Yes, it
What
is.
is it? Amazing.
I used it in my first playthrough. Shadowheart as
It's
a
actually
cleric
pretty
had
good.
it, and I would
It's
I
pretty
would
good.
pop it every day. Like it would be a guaranteed spell she would cast at the
What did
beginning
it
of every
do?
day.
It
I-
raises your resistance
Bonuses or
instead of
something?
it does.
Okay.
Let me look at Baldur's Gate. Heroes.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I don't have a lot that I really like. I was hoping for like armor or something, but like I don't really.
No, it's kind of like a randomly generated thing each time, right?
You and
Well-
everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Everyone's maximum hit points is increased by 12. And when they make wisdom saving throws, they do it with advantage.
Oh my god.
It's a 6th level spell slot.
Okay.
So
I
it
like
is in Baldur's Gate 3, it's your highest level spell slot, and you only get like 2 of them.
Yeah.
But I would just have Shadowheart immediately pop this at the beginning of the day because it
Yeah.
lasts the whole day.
Yeah, I can see that. Dude, this is gonna derail from the thing a little bit, but I'm playing I'm doing the build where you do Storm Cleric and then you do Storm Sorcerer and you just ruin people's lives. It's great.
We tried to do that. That was what Rose and Thorn were.
Yeah.
They were Mac playing a Storm Cleric, and I played a Storm Sorcerer. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to play a Sorlock build. And Mac was like, oh, I'm going to play a Cleric build. And I was like, oh, what Cleric? Are you going Healing? And he was like, no, I'm going Storm. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going Sorcerer, so I could go Storm Sorcerer. And I was like, wait, if we're doing that, let's be like twins. Let's like make characters that are like twins. That would be really cool. So we set that up, and then Colt was like our beefy boy. He was Platinum the
Yeah.
Dragon. And we were so happy, and then we were so fucking pissed when the game glitched out.
Oh, unfortunate.
We got like soft locked by the whatchamacallem, the hyena things,
Okay.
the gnolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my brother are doing one. I'm multi-class with both of those, and it's fucking ridiculous. You can cast Lightning Bolt, and then you get Cleric, so you can do the maximum amount of damage, the Channel Divinity, and you just fight. And I can wear heavy armor and a shield, and I can cast spells because I'm a fucking Storm Cleric, like as a sorcerer and so.
I wonder what Feather Stepstone does.
I looked at it. I don't know.
It would have helped you with your fall, probably.
Yeah, but I have a whole trait for that now.
You got a whole trait for it this time.
I have a whole fucking hang on. It's literally called like grab the ledge or something. It's
Oh my god. You're like, not again.
I could not get anything that would help me or matter, and so I saw that and I was like, why not? Yeah, grab an edge. If you fall from past an edge or in handhold, I get to make an athletics check, and I get to.
Was that an item?
No, it's just a thing that I have now. It's just a trait.
Alright,
37
so-
gold, 44 copper. Or sorry, 37 gold, 44 silver,
Can you just put it
14.
in chat?
Yeah, okay. That's probably a little better.
It's like, I'm still looking at stuff.
Okay.
Still? God.
I'm looking at potions. Okay, I got through the other 2 sheets. Okay,
Book off. Book off.
off. Listen, do y'all want to be overpowered badasses or not?
I guess.
Alright, so why Colt's going through all of it? If you want to do your thing, Ryan, if Colt's chill with that, then we can
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
can do your thing. And then if Mac wants to do something, we can. So I'm assuming Remus wanted to contact her. Does he want to contact her between this like month of like while y'all are going through like requesting all this and everything?
In the fucking temple. Yeah, he's
Okay.
actually gonna go to her little statue itself.
God.
In
Okay.
the temple, dude. We're gonna try to play the long game. We're gonna try to give it a shot, see what happens. We can't go to Cayenne with these fucking assholes on my dick about everything. Just be too much. So that's yeah.
You would Remus continue praying if he didn't get anything the first
If she
time?
doesn't, he would keep on going.
Okay,
He's gonna be as persistent as possible. Like he doesn't know how it fucking works because Lilith, she always just shows up when she wants to. He's just gonna like throw
Oh yeah,
all
that's
he's
right.
got at
You're
it.
doing it to Luna, correct?
Yes,
that's
Luna.
the moon god.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, what is? You don't have to do it specifically, but like, what's the general gist of Remus's like first grand prayer that he's trying to like give to her?
The entire idea is he'll try like I need to talk to you at first to see if that does fucking anything, and if that does absolutely nothing, then he'll pull something out to see. But he's literally gonna go to the kind of the statue and kind of like almost awkwardly too, because he doesn't fucking know if you kneel or if you're supposed to like. He literally doesn't know what to do to like get attention, so he'll like kneel in front of her statue for a little, like for a second, and he's just like, "Please hear me. Like, I need to fucking talk to you."
All right. So Remus does this for a few days, in a row. Like you go there at night. Duke Evergreen he sees you because he tends to the temple, and he does give you some like tips on how to hold yourself, what to say.
Okay,
and
hell
he's
yeah.
like, and he does mention at one point like, but I'm assuming Remus keeps it a secret. But he is like, it's a little odd that the champion of the shadow goddess is praying to her sister that they hate. And I'm assuming Remus is like, whatever.
He just kind of like, I've got no choice. It's this or nothing.
And that's all. Like Duke Evergreen doesn't pry, so he's just like,
Yeah.
okay. And so he'll help you. He'll kind of like show different things.
Hell yeah.
And then one of the days you walk in and the altar is kind of smashed up a little bit. It's kind of disheveled. Like it looks like somebody came in and like threw mud. And then when you get closer, you're like, oh, that's not the smell of mud. That's shit. And it looks like somebody pissed on it. Like it looks horrible.
What
It's
the
revolting.
fuck? Okay. It's revolting. God damn it. Gonna have to fucking clean it up, I guess. Alright, janitor fucking Remus, dude. He's gonna pull out.
Like, so go ahead and make me a fortitude save it. No, I'm just joking. No, you're good. You're good.
I honestly. What you want for not
You
to throw
keep
up in the
understanding.
middle of
No,
She
it was
doesn't
more of a
answer.
joke. No, like you've literally like slit
I've
people in
also-
half.
yeah.
Like you've watched as they died and their entrails came out. They exploded.
I'm
Like
the hound.
yeah, like you don't give a shit about that. You're like, okay, whatever. I'll wipe this. It's more the like when you're fixing it and put together. It's more like, what the fuck? Who fucking did this shit? Like
Yeah, why?
why?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you're cleaning up graffiti, you're like, what degenerate decided to do this shit? Like, I don't get it. So you put it all together and everything. As you kind of put the pieces and you kind of like slid them back as best you can and everything, through the cracks, after it's all done and you kind of kneel down, as you're beginning to pray, you feel this light on you and you open your eyes and you see through the cracks pure moonlight shining through and fuses all of it together. And then you hear a voice, very faint, But it says, "You have passed my test, child. What is it you wish to speak of?"
Oh, thank God. We gotta repair your relationship with your sister.
My sister is the one that you swear your loyalty to. Why is it you're speaking to me?
Because I need help. She needs help. Mefalious, he's trying to go for all the gods. Repair your shit. Get on the same page. Rule the Night Veld together. Help me kill him. That's the plan.
My wisdom that I will give to you is that you are speaking to the wrong goddess about repairing broken bridges. Tell your deity to give back what she took, and then maybe we can speak. And as soon as she says that, you feel the light dissipate as the door swings wide open to the temple, and Duke Evergreen runs in and is like, like he's a little older of a guy, and he's like kind of panting a little bit. He's like, I'm sorry, Remus. You're gonna want to see this.
Alright, I'll follow him out.
And he kind of like takes you down to the center of town, this like nice little square that usually has markets set up and everything, but they've all gone down for the night because your best time to pray, that Duke Evergreen said, was when the moonlight was out. And you see a silver-clad woman in armor
Jesus Christ.
who is holding a massive greatsword,
Oh God.
and she screams out, "Where is the abomination?" And he just kind of points, like Duke Evergreen's like, I'm assuming this is yours.
Yeah, yeah. Remus just, he says here, like, to answer her abomination question. He's just like, here.
She turns towards you and she sees you, and it's almost like she doesn't like recognize you, but she looks past you and recognizes something. And you're almost like tempted to turn your back to be like, what's behind? But you don't, because you also know this is a combatant, and that's really stupid
Absolutely
to do.
not. Yeah, I'm not.
But
turning
you're
my
like, why the fuck did she look past me?
Yeah.
And she says, "I am Knight Alicent, the light of the moon, a moon knight of Luna, and you, abomination, have stolen her wings. Answer for your crimes."
Of course, the thing that was really cool had to answer fucking moon gods. Son of a bitch. It had to be.
And
hers.
she's just standing in like a duelist stance, like she's waiting for you to like draw your blade or something. Like she looks like she's posed to fight you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna draw anything. I'll just kind of, I guess, stare at her and be like, I promise you don't want to do that.
Do not speak to me like we are equals, abomination.
Technically, I just talked to your god, so I mean, she at
Do
least answered.
not soil the great name of Luna, the moon goddess, with your horrific visage.
That is an awful way to talk to someone who cleans this statue. Can't believe you
Draw your
disrespect
blade
that.
so that I may fell you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You kill me, the world falls apart. You idiot.
You think yourself so high.
Oh, no. I promise you, I would rather not be here. But you kill me, some guy named Mefalious, who's trying to kill your god, you pathetic fucking champion. Your god, the one you listen to.
This is
Everything
not the
falls
champion,
apart.
by the way.
Oh,
The
okay.
champion,
Well, I
just so you know, you were given the name.
She's named, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like named.
I gave you the name a while ago. Let me.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, here.
He says
Isabel. Isabel the Moon Kissed, daughter of Luna. That's like the full thing.
Okay.
That's like her chosen. This is like still a
This is just
champion, but
this
it's
is a
like
knight.
yeah.
So, again, you strike me down. You doom the world. Congratulations.
I need not strike you down. Denounce Lilith, hand over what she took, and I will be on my way.
You drive a hard bargain. Counteraction. I talk to my god. I get both of them to rule the Nightfell together, as it were in the days of old, and I solve both of the problems of the gods.
Go ahead and roll me diplomacy with a -2 circumstantial penalty.
Fantastic, dude.
So I think with that, yeah, it should be a
That's
+5.
15.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 15.
Bad.
I gave that up for y'all. Just want you to know that.
Gave up what?
What a.
Diplomacy.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Don't forget, you guys have hero points.
Let me talk to
because
him.
we started.
Let me talk. Oh, I didn't.
You do have a hero point if you think
No,
this is important.
I'm gonna get worse. I don't. I know.
No,
you're
you can
not-
pick which one you want it to have.
I
He's
mean,
saying
I
he
guess,
doesn't want to waste it, though.
I guess that's true, but yeah, I'm just afraid of wasting it because
Okay.
I know it's.
No,
gonna
that's
be
totally
fucking
fine. So, she stands in this attention for a little bit. You say this to her. She takes a second, and you can see your words definitely hit her. And then she stands at attention again and goes, "No, I must not let the abomination speak its ills. Silence, and I will slay you peacefully and quick."
Hard to get through. How about we pray about it? How about that, champion of Luna? Let's pray to your god.
Fuck.
How hard would that be? Huh?
Well,
Huh?
because
would've killed
you
me?
failed horrifically on the last roll, so I don't know what to do.
Oh,
Like, that's a
yeah.
good one. Alright, go ahead and give me another diplomacy roll. Same thing, -2, so 5 total plus.
Still gonna fail, baby. All right.
At your best.
Ooh. All right. That one I'll spend my hero point on. That one's. Well, no. What is that? That's -5. So that's.
That's
well,
a
it's
17.
technically- I got a better than last time, but just by 2, which is not great. Fuck it. What's the chances I get a crit success, huh? Alright. Nope. I'll take that one. That's 24.
So she points her blade at you, holding it with one hand, like this massive great sword that she points at you, holding with one hand. And she, like, you can see she's, like, she doesn't have a helmet on, so you can see her full face, this, like, golden blonde hair that's hanging down. And you can see her
Jesus
kind of, like,
Christ.
point to you. She's, like, she, like, has this moment where you could tell, like, she's wavering in her, like, raw faith that, like, she was supposed to come down here and do this, and, like, she's kind of thinking about it and questioning things and all that. And then she kind of, like, points, like, puts the sword down and, like, looks at you, and without this holier art thou like, speech, looks at you and says, "Please, just give back the wings and no bloodshed has to be done."
Listen here, Knight, there's nothing more than I would love to somehow transfer you the wings that just sprout out my fucking back from something I don't even know how it was given to me with. I would love to just, shit that over to you. However, I can't. First off, I'd have to talk to my god and see what's going on. Second, I'm telling you right now, you cannot believe me, but the world is so close to ending. Your god is in danger, whether she believes it or not. I promise you, there's someone looking to wipe her off the face of this plane. So, here's a better deal. You help me. We get these two gods back together, because Lilith and Luna once served the same realm. I think it can happen again. No weapons. No sword drawn. Nothing's happening. You call me abomination.
She
but I
sheaths
haven't
her
taken one
sword
step.
behind her back and she says, I guess the rumors were wrong and the abomination was not here. But, and she looks directly at you, the Moon-Kissed will come for you eventually, and she will not be easily swayed.
That's why I gotta talk to your god first.
And she kind of like looks you up and down, like you can see this face of like she's really confused, like almost the face
Yeah,
of like
I'm-
you've seen
yeah,
like
I
Graham
bet.
do when Graham
Yeah.
had the disillusionment break, like almost like she's like like she was expecting a legit demon or something to
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fight,
yeah, no,
and it's
I'm-
you and you're peaceful, you're not drawing a sword. She's like, what the fuck? And so
Yeah.
she finally gives you one more look, and then she turns around. She goes to like walk a path, and you see a moonbeam come down, and she walks into the moonbeam and dissipates, like just full on,
Okay.
and then the moonbeam
Okay.
disappears.
Fucking fancy.
Honestly, Lilith, what the fuck, dude? When do I
I
get my
can't do that.
Yeah, when do I get my shadow beam? Where's this? No, but I will after. This is gonna be a whole Remus shit show, so I apologize, gentlemen. But after that, I am now actually gonna try to go back to Lilith, my bae, and I am gonna try to talk with her.
All right, go ahead, say what you want to say.
I'm still. I guess I'll fucking do it away from everyone too, because I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, I'm assuming you
I'll-
like walk into the darkness of the deep woods and then like
yeah,
find
as
a
far
spot.
as I
Yeah.
can go, just covered by. And this time, like he's not gonna like put his knee down or fucking like he'll just kind of be like,
Just a straight fucking middle finger up, just like fucking answer me, bitch.
come and get me, you bitch!
Yeah.
You stole my memories, you fucking,
I
you
love
got me.
you, bitch. And I ain't gonna
Never stop
you,
loving you,
bitch.
That's Remus with his own god, and then with Luna, he's like, so I was watching you, and like
So,
you're really cute. So,
I had a
like,
spit game. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but you
gotta
know, we gotta
move.
work. God, what
Fucking
do I say
funny.
to my own fucking god? I'll start off with a question, and I don't know if you're gonna answer me or not. Is there a way you can rule the Shadow Veil with Luna again?
there's a long silence, like where you just sit there, and then when Remus finds like, fuck it, okay, I guess I get one a day. Then the shadows kind of coalesce around to form like a figure. You can't make it out. It's more like ethereal, incorporeal. Like you swear there's something there, but like if you were to get closer, you take a step closer, it like almost disappears deeper into the woods. It's almost like you could never catch it, whatever this is.
Okay.
But you know this to be
Yeah.
like Lilith's form, and she likes to do this fucky shit with you all the time.
Yeah, the fucking game. So if it's like chasing after, like instead of like running or anything, like he's just walking. He's just fucking walking along the forest, just like, oh, she's over there. Okay, like takes left, like just keeps on going until she tires of it.
The answer is no.
Uh,
Gotta do it. Mefalious is out there trying to slay you and all the.
I
all
don't
the other
care
gods.
for your mortal squabbles. Many have tried and failed to kill us gods. It never works out too kindly for them. The real important fights are the ones we hold with ourselves. The internal war between me and my sister, and what she took from me.
You don't believe this guy has a chance. I argue he does.
I don't think that you... Fuck. That was not the way to start that fucking sentence. Hold on, let me trap that back.
Yeah, it was.
I know you not to be a fool, Remus. So I assume that your words are true, at least for yourself. But you are mortal. You've seen fairly little of what the whole of history has seen. And you know nothing of these masters over the gods, these thorns in our side that try to pluck and pry. But that's all they are, is thorns that you pick out and throw to the side. This Mefalious may become irritable, and if he does, then we shall deal with him.
I just don't see it. Why can't you help me now? I can't do this with those Moon Knights breathing down my neck every single time. They'll destroy a mission in Cayenne, which will then destroy you.
The only aid I can offer you is aid I've already given to you. Any more would draw eyes from others that are not in this conflict. The gods would begin taking sides, and then another runic war would break out. Is that what you want? A cause of another conflict that destroyed an entire continent?
I don't want to destroy anything. But if Mefalious is right, he's coming for you next. You once ruled the Shadowfell with Luna anyways. Why would that set off a war? Just quote history, or your thousands of years.
You claim to be intelligent, but you act as if your mortal conflicts and our immortal decade era century spanning conflicts are the same thing. It is an eternal war between the shadows and the moon, as is displayed in this land tonight. The moon is consistently trying to break through the shadows and showcase the light to the world. If one usurps the other, imbalance will happen. If I give you more power than I already have, it will offset balance.
I'm not asking for more power. Just tell Luna to sick her knights off of me.
So it is the knights you don't wish to be fought against. So did you not mean it when I asked you to be my champion? When I said that there would be others who would search for you, who would come for you? You thought that all a joke? Another one of your bad deals?
Nope. I figured it would happen. I just think you're taking this Mefalious too lightly. And I see the shadow and moon completely different. You sit there and bicker at each other's sides, but yet you work together. Shadow can't exist without the light. Same way the light can't exist without the shadow. You're at each other's throats for no reason, but we'll see. When this Mefalious comes for you, just remember, I tried very hard to fix this.
You, my dear boy, have already taken a side in this conflict. Don't act as if you are between both. You chose me. You are my champion. So my advice to you, young mortal, is to embrace the shadows, embrace darkness, embrace what you are. Because if you keep fighting it, you will soon find me wanting. And then the shadows kind of disappear.
Alright, we tried. We tried.
As you're walking back, through the forest, like kind of thinking about all this, the little Kenku kind of pops up
Oh
and
my
coalesces
fucking
next to you and
God.
walks with you. And he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Like, he just kind of sits there.
I couldn't handle him.
And if you don't say anything for a while, then he will say something like eventually.
I was hoping not to deal with him. Yeah, I don't. I guess he'll have to say something because I don't.
Yeah, that's
wanna
fine.
Open up that. I don't really want to talk to him.
So, that was kind of a shit show.
Always was gonna be.
Well, like, not always.
No, I'm pretty positive. Always. At least I tried. When this world burns, at least I don't have myself to blame.
When this world burns.
Yeah, this Mefalious guy can change into anything. He's starting wars. He pulled consciousness together in a brain and made it a bomb.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. But, like, do you really think he could, like, kill a god?
Everybody thinks they're invincible until they're not.
Yeah, but, like, the gods are, like, the only things that actually could be invincible.
I don't know. The way that guy speaks. Seems like he's pretty sure he can do it.
So I don't mean to, like, beg or peck or, like, pull, but she did say, like, embrace darkness, and that's kind of what I told you to do originally, and then you fought it, and now we're kind of here.
Because I can't fight the world and Mefalious. I'm trying to... The least I was trying to do was just pull the knights off of my back for just a little bit. At least during this Cayenne mission.
Well, if you don't want them to be here in Cayenne, then why don't you go visit them?
Because they're not going to listen to me. I got lucky with that last night.
The last
I do
one
that.
spoke to you. Why not? Like, listen, I have no stake in here either way. You fucking die, you're now in the box, and I'm free. So, like, I don't fucking care about Lilith. She's the one that fucking put me in here. And while I did work with her, and I agree with what she's saying, you also have to run your own life, your own way. And if you think Luna would work better, then fucking go to the source. The last one listened to you. Why wouldn't the top one?
I already went to the source. I already tried. These gods, they talk as if they're omniscient, but they're fucking children.
Yeah, but the gods
Bigger
are
energy.
only... Their only use for you is as their champion. You are their sword. If you get the other sword not to fight, then they have no weapons.
How bad do you think that pisses Lilith off?
Oh, she'll fucking disown you. And I'll fucking get freed. I love it. That's why I said either way. You go to Cayenne, the Moon Knights kill you, I'm freed. You go up and you talk to them and you collaborate and everything, I'm freed. Because you'll fucking die. But on the off chance that you maybe make it.
Go for it. I like this bird.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't like those odds.
Yeah, they're fucking odds.
I'll have to think on it.
Yeah, you do that. That's what you do best, right? Just, well, I'm just fucking here. Just sitting in the backpack.
You just want me dead.
I've
You can hang-
established that.
That's
been my goal from the start. You
can hang
dead.
on.
Freeze me.
You can hang on for just a little bit. You'll be fine. What's another 12 years or 20 years to you?
Oh, it's nothing. I don't fucking care. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you know the stories about like the genies and the bottom. Like that's what it's fucking like. I just kind of hang out in there, and it's totally fine and chill. And then time flies, and then when you picked me up and you got a hold of me and everything, then boom.
And it was Lilith gave me the wings, right?
Yes. So it is.
Okay.
I will. He did say when you picked him up. That was not a flub on my part.
Okay, that's what I wanted to.
Yeah, I do. I saw you catch that.
Pick him up. Do I have anything in my notes? I don't know.
I guarantee you don't fucking have anything in your notes about this.
Okay, I probably not. I don't. I was like, I don't remember.
Don't worry, they're all uploaded on YouTube.
For you, the interaction with Lilith where you woke up with these was you had an interaction with Lilith. She told you you'd be hunted by her enemies, but you could become her champion. Would you like that deal? You took it, and then you woke up with the cloak wrapped around you.
Okay. So I guess I have a question. What does fully giving yourself over to Lilith mean? Since you've done it, apparently.
It's that fucking deal you made with her.
Yeah, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, you did. That's why we're talking.
Apparently not. I'm not fully on her side, or whatever that means.
Oh no, she's just really pissed because you're fucking not killing her enemy.
I see. Was all that bullshit? The things Evergreen told me. Did Luna and Lilith actually rule the same realm?
Yeah, a long time ago. It was decreed by Lythander. They were his children. They had to rule together. They were given over that land. As so the story goes. I wasn't fucking around during then.
Just was fact checking. That's all. Duke Evergreen is Lythander's champion, right?
Yes.
Oh, time to talk to Duke Evergreen next. Let's get all the gods involved. Let's just get everybody.
Is he still his champion?
I don't know.
Man's
Man's got more fucking schwank and pull with that guy than I do. That's all I know.
So to clarify, Duke Evergreen said that he was Lythander's champion, and he confided in you that he was when you originally met him. When you brought back from the catacombs and didn't have a sword, he confided in the champion in Remus that essentially he was no longer Lythander's champion, and he hadn't been for a while. Lythander gave him a longer life as one of his blessings, and so he was going to be an adventurer, champion, all that stuff. But something happened. He didn't really explain that, but something happened, and he decided to put it all away. And he was done. He renounced his oath, and he came to this city. And this city, he took up a new oath that was to the city of the town / village of Dravel, and that he would protect them and take care of them. The sword he still had, because it was his connection to his old life and everything, and it did never disappear. So he kept it on the mantelpiece, but he never really wielded it, unless there was real threat, like with the kobolds. You could still talk to him about Lythander. He would have insight, because he was his champion. But at this moment, the last time you heard of him, he's pretty sure he's not the champion anymore.
Got it. What a fucking...
If you want time to think, we can take our break right now.
Oh my god.
It's 9, yeah.
God damn, Ryan's in the spotlight.
Yeah.
It's good. I've been enthralled.
Yeah, I guess probably. I don't know if I'll talk to Lythander tonight. I don't know if that's what it's just an idea that I'm bouncing around with.
Remus is going full Karen. I want to speak to the manager.
He almost might, because then you just if you go to the higher god, just be like, listen, your fucking daughters, man, this guy is insane. Can I get
apologize to each other?
Can I get help? Is there a way to do this, or are they just gonna fucking kill each other? Okay.
Be a dad, for Christ's sakes, Lythander.
Yeah,
Come on.
for once in your
I'll be thinking on it for a little bit.
All right, well, we can take our break then.
Sounds good. No, I know.
I put my own
Okay,
spin
we'll
on
edit it out in post.
Fair.
We'll edit it out on post.
True. Edit out.
I'll
Did we
just
edit all
keep
their shit?
that. I'll just keep where Gold's like,
Just
we'll
keep
edit
that.
that out in post. Okay,
Well, good.
so, you just talked to Mommy Luna, then you talked
The
to
mommy Lilith.
Mom Lilith. No. She's your mom. Luna's your mommy. It's a different relationship.
Okay.
Luna's like your
Alright.
side god.
Okay. All right. The side.
sorry.
Can I have side god? My dude, my man.
Just
Being
like
champion
any,
of Luna
Yeah.
and Lilith. Just
yeah, just like a normal guy, you can have side gods. Feel free. Just like when you have a side chick, guess what happens when they
Ooh.
find out about each other? But
Maybe
the
that's
difference is
how I
instead
do
of
it.
keying your car, they fucking shred you into a million atoms and disperse you across the stars.
maybe that's how I do. I just go to Lythander, like, listen, man, make them both. I'm the only champion they can have. Force them to be together, like regardless of what. Like,
Wait. So you want the god of gods
so
to
let me
take
get
his
this
two
straight.
daughters and make you the only mortal they can play with, and you think that's a good idea?
No, none of it is good.
None of
I
it's-
never said it was good. None of it. His whole life hasn't been good. That's not what
This
we're
is
aiming for.
this is Remus's arc. Make someone else take the bad deal.
Oh my god.
Oh, the fucking god of gods. How do y'all like it, huh? You fucking hate it when someone tells you to do something, huh? Like, fucking sucks, doesn't it, Luna?
Fucking.
I'm almost tempted now.
all I could think of to make a joke there was like a Destiny one, which none of y'all play Destiny, but like you guys would get it enough that it's like, okay, dude, here's your choices: help me or die. Guardian down. Like just fucking dead. Like
Guardian down.
just okay, Ryan, I'm gonna need you to remove Remus's character sheet, make me a new character. You've been
Got to pull a
smited.
new one. Yeah,
It's
that's
time to
that's
load up
over.
quick save.
You know that scene at the end of Baldur's Gate 3 when Gale fucks with Mystra? Like, that's what just happened to you. Okay, so, you're not gonna talk to Lythander, though? In the
Not
less
today.
than a month left? Okay. So,
He's gonna think on it.
you go back, you're gonna think, Graham, did you want to do something in this month?
Not
Other than
really
just the
until,
special
like,
project?
No, I mean, yeah. Other than like working on that, and yeah, just have a nice meal with our new cook at the end when we're leaving.
Sweet.
Your fucking brain that you're hatching. You
You,
heathen.
you don't fucking know what I'm doing, all right, Ryan? You shut your little mouth.
Fucking heathen.
Yeah, you have no
What do you-
idea what
what do
he's
you-
doing.
what do you
But
eating over
it
there? You
is
eating your cookies?
weird that the cook and the gardener, those are the two that you made, right, Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cook and the gardener seem to change positions a lot. Like they get different people rotated in and out. Just Graham likes to
That's a
fire
lie.
them. It's
Yeah,
great.
That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
I'm just fucking messing with you. Okay, then
That would be
Toman, do you want to
okay.
do anything other than like talking to Akira, planning out your plan and everything?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing I will clarify about the plan is Akira is going to leave early. From you guys, he'll be a few weeks ahead of you guys so that he can start planting in and getting his spies around and getting the lay of the land because he hasn't been to Cayenne in a little bit, and then you
Oh.
guys will show up after him.
Okay.
I did want to ask if it was possible to find like a disguise kit or something to like use on myself.
Yeah,
Before
you
we
could
go.
definitely buy one. What's the cost of them?
Probably not super.
Disguise kit. Oh, there's different levels.
I don't remember if I have to be like proficient to use it though.
An elite disguise kit adds a +1 item bonus to relevant checks. That's really cool. Usually you disguise kit set up a disguise in order to impersonate someone using the deception skill. If you've crafted a large number of disguises, you can replenish your cosmetic supply with replacement cosmetics suitable for the type of disguise. You can draw and replace a worn disguise kit as part of an action. It doesn't say you have to be skilled to use it.
You said it's deception?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My deception's pretty good.
But so what I think it is
Mhm.
you can just it's 2 gold. So you can just remove 2 gold, and then you can have it.
Yeah.
And my thought is, it just disguises you. The difference is like, you just use it, it disguises you. And you can make different disguises, so you can disguise all of you as, like, refugees, like we talked about. And then...
It's not a specific person, right?
Well, yeah, and
It's
then
just
the like the thing about that is I think it just lets you do that, and then you guys can impersonate like refugees using the deception skill when that's relevant, and then the elite one, which would be 40 gold, would give you a +1 item bonus to relevant checks. If you wanted to buy the elite one, you definitely could. I will say, it's gonna cost you a little bit more than 40 gold because you guys got to import that shit because they didn't have that. So somebody's got to like call for it and get it brought in and everything. And then you guys also need it really quick. So I'd say it'd probably be 60 gold.
Chump change.
Oh, it is. It's chump change for y'all.
It is. We could just might as well, right?
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Yes. 60.
And then it does say you can have a large number of disguises. I think, because Pathfinder's really good about this, I think it's mostly left into the eyes of us. So I definitely think you'd only need 1 to do the 3 of you.
Hell yeah, cool.
Like, no problem.
How many gold did you say the first time?
So it's 2 gold for the regular disguise kit, which would probably be more like 3 gold. But I told you
just
2
because I
gold.
already removed it.
Okay, yeah, I told you 2 gold. So just do 58 gold removed. And then you're good. Because it'd be 60 total for the elite one.
60, so I'll remove 6 platinum.
Yeah, you got fucking
249
yeah.
platinum.
I was like, you still have fucking 200 platinum. It doesn't fucking matter. That's also why I thought it'd be
spend it all bribing one person.
I was like, you guys are gonna spend a lot of it bribing people. That's why I thought that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And it's not to like remove y'all's money. Y'all could be fucking stingy, and not give a shit, and then just rely on rolls. But it'll give you like bonuses to do that.
It's a fun little barter aspect.
Yeah.
Kill
Yeah.
people.
Money talks.
So what's funny is Ryan is full on board to kill anyone except for these Moon Knights, which he refuses to kill.
Right? What the fuck?
Even though they're the biggest obstacle in your way.
It is kind of funny.
Mordecai, kill him. Moon
Okay,
Knight
listen.
who wants to kill me?
First off,
Nah,
Remus
leave
is
him
trying to
alive.
save multiple people, so fuck off. That's not true. Kill yourself. Second, he's trying to find
Must
a
be what we die,
non-violent
no.
conclusion. If it has to be violent, then fucking fine. He'll get violent. He's just trying to see if at all possible, maybe he doesn't get fucked in the ass by the gigantic god that's trying to ram a dildo down him every time he does anything. God
That's fun.
forbid he tries to find a way out of that. You have a kingdom to worry about. You know what I have? Eternity to worry about, son. Like,
You know what I
Yeah.
have to worry about? Eternity. Nano
What, you
machine,
think my
son.
kingdom's not going to be eternal?
not for you, baby. You're not gonna be worried about it. You're not going back in a fucking cloak. Guess who is?
I
Me.
could be.
So,
So, if everybody is good, nobody's got anything specific, then we can just time jump to when you guys are gonna leave. That's everything you guys want to buy, everything you guys need.
is
I think it's good. Y'all think of anything?
I'm
would
good.
running the idea by spell everything, goddammit. Running the
Oh,
idea
do you want to have a talk
by-
with Duke Evergreen?
Yeah, how nuts would he say that idea?
Well, we can
is?
have that. We can do that role play
Okay.
before you
Okay.
leave.
Okay, that'll.
You can, like,
I did.
Find him. Like, he stays mostly in his house. Now that you guys are, like, the like, townspeople, you've kind of taken a lot of the responsibilities off of him. Like, remember, he was the guard, the blacksmith, the woodworker, and the chaplain, like, all together, and the like, yeah, I said guard, like police.
Yeah.
So, like, he did so much shit. When you guys rebuilt the town and added guards, added blacksmith, added woodwork, all that stuff, even, like, the temple of the 20 has it has like people tending to it, so he doesn't have to do that. He will do that. That's part of his like daily routine that he likes to do that. But he's basically retired at this point. So like,
Cool.
if you just see him around, you could be like, "Hey, could we chat?" And that wouldn't be weird to him, and everything. And he could like set up and meet you wherever you want.
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I would just kind of like find him and see
Yeah.
if I could just kind of be like, hey, can we talk?
He just
about
kind of
that?
checks on the town. Like most of the time, you can find him in the marketplace. He like buys a lot of shit from like the regular townsfolk and people. He tries to like integrate who he can. The people who are in charge of the 20 are the abominations, the 2 abominations that the like automatons, those 2 people, they are in charge of like keeping to that because that's kind of
Abomination.
that's their
I
only
love you.
yeah, that's their only thing they can do now.
I love you, Abomination. You're not an abomination to me. We're one and the same.
Well, that's not what you guys call them in the real world. You just call them by their names. But I
Yeah,
know
I
if I
know,
said
I
their
know.
names, you'd be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just playing. I know they're. All right,
They're
so
people
I'll
too.
just pull him aside whenever.
Yeah, so he'll like sit down with you, talk to you. What is it, Remus, that you need?
I've got an insane idea. Hear me out. I need Lilith. I need Lilith and Luna to patch their sibling rivalry. I'm thinking of asking Lysander to get involved.
Oh
How do you
fuck!
think that goes down?
You you weren't joking about insanity. I thought this was more like I have an insane idea. Let's change up the market square so that it does like lambs on Tuesdays. Like, holy shit.
No, I'm talking literal insanity.
That is crazy.
Okay. Well. The best insight I can give you is that, like, my time with Lysander, he hears you, but he doesn't always answer. He's a, for lack of a better word, he's a very proud god, more proud than the others. So, for you as a mortal that's not his champion to contact him, it would be very hard for you to get a hold of him. But he will hear what you have to say.
Okay. So it's a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. I told you. He hears what I had to say a lot of times, and sometimes he'll act on it and everything, but he doesn't always give you an answer.
My god doesn't care about this.
Well,
They
yes,
don't
Lilith
care
and
about
Luna have a
how-
long history of eating each other.
Well, it's-
Lilith's main goal has always been to usurp and steal Luna's followers for her own.
It's Malpheus, right? That's
Yeah,
Malpheus.
Mefalious, yeah.
Mefalious, that's it. No, I'm talking about Mefalious. They don't care. They don't think they can die. I have a bad feeling.
If you ever meet a god who thinks he can die, 1, he's probably not a god, and 2, fucking kill him then.
Yeah, that's.
Like I said, they're proud individuals. I would give it the old Bard College try.
Lilith got real mad when I talked to Luna. I don't know how happy she gets if I talk to Lythander and it doesn't work.
Well, she got pissed at you for talking with Luna because that's her sworn enemy. You speak to her father, and that's... You could just lie and tell her that you were trying to get him to join your side. Or just tell her to fuck off. It's not like she's gonna do anything to you. You're her only champion. Remember, your relationship with Lilith, you see it as she's holding you hostage. But in essence, she chose you. You're the one who can kind of use that to your advantage. She can only have one follower.
I guess that's fair. I can hold that card to my chest. Interesting. Well, appreciate the advice. I'll give it a try. See what he says. So he can ignore me like all the other gods do.
First, you must come see this. You must go see. And he'll like take you to like the market where you guys are walking around and talking and everything. And he takes you over to the square where there's been a setup of a permanent playhouse sort of like thing, where the children of the market people put on the play of like you guys as the heroes of Dravel killing the kobolds and everything. And it's like it's the funny, like it's just so good for Remus. Like you watch it and you're just like, this is great. This is great entertainment. Like because
Feels
it's
a little
so
bit of heart.
it's
Yeah.
so exaggerated. Like the character that plays like Graham has like just a rat nose on him, and then he's like painted gray. Tomon
Looks
is
perfect.
like is just a kid like in what is like almost a like offensive like made gi. And then you, the character who's playing you, is like red all smeared over their face and has like
Perfect.
twigs and like pieces of like raw wood and everything like all shoved onto their face and stuck to them somehow to make it
Yeah.
look like horrific. And every time like he goes up on stage, everybody's like oh, and like freaks out and everything. Like it's just it's a blast for Remus because it's like, oh, these guys have no clue what this is like.
Yeah. It's at least they're having fun with it.
These
Somebody's
things.
got to.
This is what you have to know. The little things like this. This is the importance.
I'll be sure to tell Lilith that the next time I see her.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm
Okay.
done with my fucking god besiege.
Yeah.
Okay. No
Let's
more,
hang
no,
on so
no.
we can
You're not even gonna shoot one at Lifeander. You're good.
I am. I'll just give it a fucking bid.
Okay.
I think I'll probably do it in like Cayenne a little bit maybe. Try to see if I can like give all the gods a little bit of time to get the fucking
Get your shit
panties out of a
together.
twist. You just get everyone's panties out of a twist and then see if I can contact Lythander. Like,
Hell yeah.
Ryan, Rebus is just like Morty talking to Summer. Like Lifeander, get your shit together. Get it all together.
honestly, right now he's the fucking part where Summer's like, everything is fucking. Grandpa doesn't love me. And he's like, all right, listen, Summer, nothing matters. Nobody matters in the universe. Everything is bullshit. Go and have dinner. Like, can you just fucking like that's the Morty he is currently.
Okay, so if you guys got nothing else to do, then we'll time skip again.
Again.
Okay, so everything gets prepared. Akira explains to you guys and like gets you to a port city, and everything where you guys can charter an airship and everything. You guys don't charter an airship because obviously that would be like suspicious. So you guys like board as refugees. Your disguises work just fine. None of the guards give too many shits. You do see a few coins exchanging hands with Akira in front of you and everything. And then you guys are going to take a regular boat that's going to take a little bit longer. That's like the refugee ship. He gets on like a diplomat ship as he's like pretending to be Akira. He's not pretending to be anybody else. He's like, he is Akira. He's the diplomat. He's returning back to Cayenne and everything. And he's told you all this, like he's going to try to keep up his nobility for as long as it'll let him, to try to play off so y'all don't get recognized too much. And so he'll head in first, while y'all will like take a much longer one because he's taking airships. So he'll be there in like a few weeks. Y'all will take a month to go across the full ocean. Is there anything you guys like want to do during that month on the ship?
Is a month enough to train something? Probably not.
Yeah.
Not really.
If you want
I
to
don't know.
train, if you want to retrain something, you definitely could with a month. You like swap out a training in one for a training in another. If you guys thought something would be important for this next section.
I think I have what I need.
Yeah, looking at it.
Yeah.
I think.
Unless Like I want to partially start training on the guard dog. I don't think he had time to finish.
Oh, are you bringing the dog with you?
He's in the spirit ball.
Well, he's in the spirit.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then you can start training him to be like the next level. It's gonna take a lot longer, but like that you could take that time.
Do a little chip at it.
Fuck it. I'll just say we brought the cook along with us, and we'll eat on the ship. Then you'll do the introduction on the ship if that's okay with you.
You gonna bring the fucking cook with you?
Bring the
I
cook to
wanted
the
to do it
house.
before we left, but
What's
we
the
already
cook
left.
doing?
So
Well, the cook can be introduced later. Like it's not a
Okay.
huge thing. Like the cook's interesting, but I was like, you're gonna bring a fucking cook pretending to
I
be
don't
like
know, dude.
a refugee?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess not. Yeah.
And then the nobody else would eat at the manor because
Yeah.
his job is to cook.
Well,
You can't leave everyone alone after you're like, yeah, I'm hiring you out. We have a cook in the house. They'd be like, never mind, fuck y'all for a couple of
Fuck
years.
y'all, y'all
We're
don't
taking
get
the
to
cook
eat."
with us. Just a joke. Like
I mean, we
That's
are
fair.
paying his salary.
Exactly.
we are. It's just that would be a hell of a.
Or
Imagine
maybe
you
it's the
could-
town that's paying. I don't. Q hasn't discussed the logistics there. You know.
That's
We're
true.
probably
We'll discuss it when y'all get back, because at the time being, the town will comp a lot of it because y'all helped rebuild the town and fix it and everything. And I legitimately, as the DM, like I said, I've been busy and I've completely spaced on making y'all pay for them, which you definitely
That's
should.
fair.
So we'll just say the town's comping it for now. We'll deal with it when we need to later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that's like a basic that like the town will comp them, and then like because y'all also offered the keep as like a place for the town to secure in the event of an
Yeah.
attack. So like I don't think that would be a bad thing for the town to comp for a little bit, and then y'all will have to pay. Okay, so it's a long boat ride. It's horrific. Can everybody go ahead and make me a fortitude saving throw, and we're just gonna see
Sure,
how well you do on the ocean. If you have a background as a sailor and I forgot about it, then you can go ahead and give yourself a +2 bonus to this, but I don't think any of you guys do.
25.
Tomon, is that 5 your roll?
That is a 15 total.
Holy fuck, you rolled a 5, damn.
I did roll a 5.
Okay. I got a 30-20.
Okay. And then what'd you get, Remus?
25.
Okay. Remus and Graham, you're fine. Tomon, throughout the trip, he's really good for, like, the first part. And then when you hit the rocky waters, when the like, captain and the crew all explain to you guys as refugees, like, hey, it's going to get rough here. We're about to hit, like, the open ocean. It's going to get really bad. For some reason, a storm comes in at the same time and just makes it hell. And Tomon, like most of the refugees, are full-on yakking.
I'm just
Um,
you guys some purpose.
Remus and Graham, y'all are good, and since y'all are good, the captain calls the two of you guys and has you guys come help him
Oh, shit.
with some like duties and everything to just keep the ship together. As a few crew go overboard, a few refugees go overboard, like shit's hitting the fan. It's a really bad storm. You guys, with your expertise in a lot of things, you guys do hold shit together, help out and everything. I'm not making you guys roll for that. Like, it's enough that, like, with giving orders, y'all are able... Like, it's like, tie down that. Y'all are fucking good to tie it down. I don't need you to roll to, like, tie a knot. Unless you want to.
Critical fail. The mast falls off.
I
Yeah,
need
I
to
don't-
roll from slippery deck to see if I eat shit.
Yeah.
Roll a reflex save. I'm glad that Mac didn't immediately make a roll. He realized that was a joke. Because you guys have...
Obviously.
Well, you guys have so many times I'll make jokes and then y'all will click and roll it. And I'm like, no, you didn't need to roll it. That was a joke. So, y'all get across through the storm. It's really rough. Like I said, like, Tomon is just yakking. Afterwards,
guy.
you guys get over, and
It's an act. Don't worry.
Tomon, as well as the rest of you guys, are like called up to the like all the refugees are called up to the boat when they've got kind of nice clear skies. It's a nice boat, and nice sea and everything. And the crew points and shows you guys the land of Kian, which to Tomon probably makes you feel like this sense of like I'm home, but also dread is you're coming back not on great terms. The two of you, because you've never seen this side of Cayenne, because Remus, you were born in the western side of Cayenne, which is the forest of Juyu. This is a much different forest. The forest of Juyo is a much like less dense forest. It's a very like, it's not as dense of a forest. It's not as like crazy like as Daggerfall like y'all have been in. That's a very dense forest. It's very hard to cut down the trees and everything. And it almost like Daggerfall almost feels like the nature is fighting against the civilization trying to live there. In Juyo, it kind of felt like nature allowed y'all to live there, kind of form these nice little areas where you could have these nice cities. It's great. The Shillelagh Woods are more like Daggerfall. You can see this dense forest, these massive mountains that are towards the east of where you guys are coming in. And you can see how big they are from here. Even though they are miles and miles away. They're like hundreds of thousands of miles away. And Toman would explain to you guys to this, and you guys would all know this. But you guys can see the small port town. And it's a pretty nice sizable town. It's not super huge, it's not super small. I will actually bring you guys to it.
Oh, cool.
So you guys arrived there early in the day. Let's get some nice ambient music. And let's get your characters. So, wham.
I feel like Graham's probably ecstatic. This is the first time he's traveling overseas.
Yeah,
seeing
like
new
that.
land. This is an adventure for him. For
Oh,
sure.
definitely.
Big old sea.
Yeah.
Get to see the world, the rest
So-
of it, you know.
You guys come in to the port. Before you guys get to the town, you come into this small port, which Toman and Akira would have explained. In Cayenne, the ports are separated from the towns. They're small, little, like, tiny, kind of like checkpoint to let you in. And they kind of go through a rundown. Y'all, with your story about being refugees is fine. They say to report to a caravan that's going to take you guys directly to Iwata. Akira said, don't do that. He said, break and go to Shimatari. And he said, that's where you guys can kind of get your bearings, kind of figure out what's going on. That's where you guys can meet him. So you guys break off from there and kind of hide among the trees and everything and start making your way to Shimatari, which is like, you guys have directions and know. After a few days of travel, you guys finally make it to Shimatari.
Yes.
I'm going to pull y'all here.
Finally.
And you just click
Finally
on
awake.
your character
Come on.
portrait to
Land.
teleport there.
Sweet land.
So you guys get to the settlement of Shimatari, and
It's like weird blowing up.
it's cause it's a fucking huge thing. I
It's so
forgot I
bad.
made this
Yeah.
massive.
Little laggy.
Yeah,
This is
it'll lag the
tight.
first time. Don't worry.
Oh, this is fucking tight.
So as you're taking your time, like kind of walking up to Shimatari, inspecting all of it and everything, what catches you by surprise is the smell. It's this horrible, awful, like, scent, and, like, Remus, you kind of are familiar with it, but you're like, what? Like, you're trying to pinpoint it, because you're like, this is not a cayenne smell, like, where's this from? Toman, you're like, oh, this is awful. You've smelled this smell before, but you're not, like, super reminiscent. And Graham, you fucking know the smell as soon as you smell it.
Oh,
This is the
cool.
smell of death.
Yeah, Graham.
And as you guys walk up this main, like, kind of path up to it, you see full poles in the ground with people tied to them that are dead, with the mark on them, traitor.
Oh, okay.
Now, Toman would recognize this is a way that most small towns will deal with their criminals. They like, Cayenne does not believe in a crime system and rehabilitation and everything. If you are accused of a crime, you're killed this way. You're hung up and basically executed. If you're a thief, if you're a murderer, if you're an adulterer, like, all of that, treated the exact same way. These all say traitor on them. Not thief, not murderer, not adulterer, none of that stuff. Just traitor on every single one of them. And there's probably 10 to 15 of them.
Ah. Well, is that outside the gates or inside?
This is on the
Okay.
path to
Oh yeah.
the front
okay,
gates.
Okay.
Hmm. Are these all? I assume these are all like fresh.
A few
No,
of
they
them,
smell.
yeah, a few of them
Well,
smell horrible, and you can see it looks like some of them have been up there for a long enough time to be mostly skeleton. Some of them are mostly
So
intact,
it's very...
and some of them have been stabbed through. You can see the blood rushing out of them, and they're moaning like just in
Ah.
pain. If you go up and talk to
they're
them,
alive.
they're so out of it. They're in so much pain. They're just dying slowly. They can't say anything.
If
Is
you
there
if you
anybody
want it.
around us? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just.
if you want, I can bring one back and we can talk to them.
Well, maybe not in the middle of daylight.
Kidding them, they're suffering.
Is there anybody around us?
There's nobody that you can see, but you are close enough to the town that if somebody's like sitting on the wall, they might be able to see you from where you are.
Should we be waving?
Are you thinking about cutting them down?
Not all of them. I'm
Okay,
thinking
so I will say as Remus, because you lived in Cayenne, you would know to touch these would be to gain their crime.
yeah, but if no one sees,
I'm just letting
right.
Remus know.
yeah, it's
Oh, God.
it's a problem. Yeah,
We're gonna be declared traitors the first time we land on here. Oh Jesus.
hang on.
If you want, I can make a secret perception check for you. If you want to like actively look around to see.
Yeah, I'll look around.
Okay, then I will make a secret. What is your perception? So I know what to add to this.
7.
Okay, it's +7.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than like I said, like there could be some guards and watchtowers and stuff that you're just not familiar with this area.
Mm,
Other than that, like you don't see anybody around. There's no reason for anybody to be looking in your general direction from what you can assume. But it's hard to tell.
This is the front gate, right?
This is towards the front gate. It's about 100 feet from the front gate.
I wouldn't do it.
All
You know what
right.
would be really cruel is if I cast Spare the Dying on them.
oh,
It'd be so
How much of it is it a crime to put them out of their misery?
That would be seen as
The
you
same
would
thing?
you would gain their crime.
Okay.
The idea is like Remus and Toman would know. The idea, the idea is to prove a point. What they
Right.
did is so horrible. Their punishment is so horrible. You
Yeah.
don't want to commit this crime. Like
Right, it's
Cayenne
suffering,
is a horrifying land of like the Wild West. Essentially, it's samurai land. It's the
Yeah.
will of the blade is what's important.
All right. All right. I'll leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him
Remus could do whatever the fuck he wants if he thinks his blade is better than the others.
Oh, my blade is better than the others. Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. That warden bitch going down, dude. But I'll
Okay.
leave them alone.
Well, I'll
You're
walk
making
in.
a brain. Don't you judge me.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, I do.
Kanan, I'd like
I love
to
I love.
ask a guard.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say I love that they keep thinking it's just one Mac.
You keep giving them information. You're not supposed to be doing
Oh,
this.
but none of it's true, so it's fine. Every time I give them information, it's completely false.
Okay.
I told them the truth. The only time I told them the truth was I still don't fucking know what you're making because you haven't told me.
Okay. Alright, we're moving.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be
So
the
what you want to do, Toman? You want to find a guard?
Yeah, I wanted to ask guards like, guard, what is this outside?
I see. Like walk up to the front gate. They'll like tell you to stop. A guard will come out. And you see now. There's a few people on the top, about 3 of them, that have bows that were looking in your general direction. And they did definitely see you. If you did anything. One of the guards kind of walks up. He's in like full ceremonial like outfit with the sword. His hand is on the hilt of his katana, and he walks up and he says, "Halt! Refugees, I'm assuming."
Yes.
Yes, we have a friend here we were told to meet.
Where's the caravan you were supposed to be with? Weren't they going to Imawu?
I'm not sure where they were headed. We have a friend who lives here who told us to come here.
Friend, you say? And Akira would have given you a false name to use.
Okay.
And everything, so you guys can give that. Go ahead and make me a deception check. With a +1 item bonus for that, and a +2 circumstantial bonus because of the lies that Akira has set up here.
Nice.
So total +3 on top of whatever your mods are.
So that is.
Oh, that's fucking huge.
21.
What is?
No, it's so much more.
Oh.
It's a lot.
His deception is something stupid.
His deception is 10, so that's already 28
Yes.
+3.
31.
Plus 13. So
Plus
31.
15?
It's plus 10, and then plus 3 for the circumstance bonuses.
Yep.
It's high.
So
it's 31.
31 total.
wait, how is it 31? What?
18 plus 13 is 31.
Yeah, it is. Fuck me. Wait. Yeah, it is. Fuck me.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
done the math. It's all right, boys. It's 31. You can
It's
rest
triple.
easy.
So, with that, they kind of look you up and down. You can kind of see they're a little bit, like, judgmental to, like, refugees in our town. The guy looks you guys and goes, "Okay, don't cause any trouble.
Don't tell
You
me how
can,
to live life.
you'll end up like them. Give you the rundown, because you're obviously not akin to our culture. What happened to them is horrific. Go ahead and stare at it." And he waits for you to, like, turn around and
I'm
stare
gonna do
at
it. I am gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Remus is staring him dead in the eyes. He is not looking.
He
back
looks
the
at you
shit
and
he
kind
just
of
saw.
does a little circle motion, like, "Come on."
I saw
I'm
it on the way in.
I'm gonna like whisper to you, like, just look at it. It doesn't take much. And I'll turn around and go look at it. You already saw it.
All right. He'll spin in
Yeah.
a circle and not look at it, and then turn back around to look at that guy dead in the eyes again. As he fucking
He
requested.
just shakes his head while you two look at it for a little bit. He goes, "Okay, that's enough." He goes, "That's what'll happen to you. You break our laws. Don't steal. Don't fuck other people's wives." Don't do any of this degenerate shit that you usually like to do, you fucking refugees.
Oh God, I just slayed them all. That's okay.
Stay in line. Follow what your friend says. You should be fine.
It seems like they all have traitor written on them. Is that something?
Oh yeah,
some sort of
one of
crime?
the princes came down, fucking slaughtered him.
Ooh. Ooh.
Did they betray the prince?
Something about betraying the House Cayenne, all that sort of shit. I don't know. Fucking spies and traitors, the likes of them.
I see. Thank you. We'll be on our way now.
You guys aren't spies, are you? And he kind of like looks
No.
you up and down, and you can see he has no like thought that you are. This is all intimidation. Good. Stay in line, or you end up on a post like that.
Oh my God! Just a question of reference. How Wild West is these duels? How many duels can you give per person, and who can you challenge to a duel?
So
Just as
you are currently posing as a refugee, so you have
Right.
no fucking rights. You are the lowest.
No rights.
Like, you're horrible.
Right,
Now, if you were being Remus with Whispervale, who has a claim and is like Cayenne and everything, you're a Cayenne citizen. Any Cayenne citizen can challenge anybody.
Okay.
And essentially, the idea is the gods will decide who's right in the challenge. So it's like Wild West. You just challenge them to a duel, but you fucking kill somebody. Like you walk up to them and you go, "I challenge you." You slit their throat immediately.
Yeah.
Like do that sort of shit. The entire town will lynch you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah.
That's
I managed it.
murder.
I imagined an honorable 1v1.
Yeah,
You know,
like
I
if
just-
Remus right now was like, "I want to fucking duel you," like this guy, everyone around would just shoot and kill you because you're a refugee and nobody fucking cares.
Right. Okay. No, I get it. I wasn't
And you
gonna- I
might be
wasn't
able to
gonna-
drop those guys.
okay.
It's okay. We'll get him later. I was just wondering, you know, perhaps how that would work if somewhere down the line, you know. I see him. It's all good. We're good.
Cool,
Okay.
Cool.
We'll move on.
So you guys head in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find your little safe house. Where the fuck is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. Nope, that's not it. I wish I labeled it. That would have been fucking great. Yeah, this is it. There we go. Okay, sweet.
Nah, who needs labels, dude?
Who the fuck labels shit? Exactly.
What's that, dude?
Oh fuck, I put you guys on top of the house.
Mm.
So I moved your minis, if you guys want to click on them so you can see.
Yep.
So this house right here, this is the safe house from Described, as this is where you guys will meet Akira.
Okay.
Let me grab out the Akira mini real quick.
Akira.
Oh wait, that's... I want to go here. There we go. There we go.
Pretend I didn't see that.
Didn't see what.
Something in a house next to. It might not be relevant. So
I was petting a cat, so.
Oh, you mean like the demon circle shit?
Yeah, the demon circle. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That was just because a lot of these houses I just use pre-mades.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was an important plot point or not. There's summoning demons here.
So you guys head down here in this small little farming house. You guys just head into because you know this is the house, and he said, "Do not fucking knock. Just come in."
Oh, okay.
So you guys come in. Akira's over here. Let me name him. Akira. Let me make him unique. There we go. And then I'm gonna give
Gotta get that out
him
of my
to
head.
me as a player, so you guys can always see his mini. Let's switch over to here. So, you guys walk in, and Akira's there. He's just kind of sitting there. You guys kind of startle him when you open the door, but then he sees it's you, and he kind of is like, "Oh, okay, okay." And you see he's got his knives like on the table, like throwing knives and everything, and he's got his dagger that is in his hand unsheathed, and he's kind of on edge, and he has a like a knife in his hand to throw, and that's what he picks up when you guys come in, and then he realizes it's you and puts it down.
Little
Yeah,
on edge
jump.
there. Run into any trouble?
Yes. Did you not see the front gate?
I certainly saw that. Does that have
Oh.
anything to do with you?
All 15 of them were my agents.
Hmm.
Yeah, your brother was here.
Holy shit.
It's been kind of a shit show. I arrived here almost a month ago through airship. I sent forth some envoys, create a safe house here, create a little web that we can get our information from, and well, your brother made a show of it, coming here, greeting me, all of this grandness, because like I said, I say I am Akira. When he sat down with me with the warden of town, they accused me of being a traitor to the crown, of aiding and abetting you, and told me that if I gave you up, then all would be forgiven. So
what did you tell him?
So I told him to fuck off, and threw my kunai at him. And he shows that like he's missing one of them.
And you lived?
And then I fucking ran. And so I've been hiding out low in a few safe houses, but they found every one of my men here and executed them. And I haven't left this room for 3 weeks now.
Jesus.
That. Well, shit.
Yes, if Warden sees me, I'm fucking dead. And your brother has a scar like mine to remind him of what fucking happened.
Well, at least he got something out of it.
Yes, he is quite the little shit. And proved my earlier suspicions that he's definitely the one behind all this.
Is
Seems-
Remus still taking the place of the warden a possibility?
Well, plan changes when shit happens. Remus could, but issue is Warden has to be supplanted, and most likely they will know if we kill this Warden. I
And the second
believe
my brother comes down here.
Well, I believe your brother is probably in constant communication via letter, back and forth between Warden. And if he doesn't receive letter on time, then we probably are screwed. I don't doubt your brother would bring down the whole force of the shogunate, the armies to this town and slaughter and burn it completely to the ground just to get to you. He starved the people here for 2 weeks. Removed all food in order to
Because of the traders?
root out me. And then he executed every firstborn child in order to prove that they weren't traitors.
What the fuck?
It is like I said, it has gotten really out of hand.
What kind of monster has my brother become?
I do not
Worst
know.
kind.
It does not make sense.
Jesus.
Well, I'm at a loss for plans, personally.
Unless we could get the warden on our side and brainwash him. I don't have any immediate ideas.
Well, if there is a code being transmitted between Warden and your brother, I would need time to decipher it and find out how to replicate it, and then I could stay here and continue relaying code back to your brother, making him think that you're not here. Another option is we could persuade him to come down to this town and lay trap and then kill him. It would fix many problems.
It's kind of a winning idea.
Sorry, I was looking at the possibility of using a potion of shared memories to purposely get him to reveal the code.
Oh.
So he would have to put the memory in the potion. Willingly.
But if willingly, we could force
Yes.
him to think about it, maybe, and then
If you
it
just
would
get
No.
him
go
to
the
drink it,
potion.
if you just get him to drink it and be like, "What's the code? What's the code? What's the code?
No,
What's
no.
the
So
code?"
the
You got-
potion,
yeah.
the potion isn't you drink it and they drink it. The potion is you hold the
No,
potion
yeah.
and imbue a memory into it,
Yeah, yeah.
and have the other person drink it.
Just put it right up.
Well,
next
I
to
was
his head,
thinking
like,
if
"What's the
maybe
code?
we
What's
could
the
just
code?"
make him think of it after he drinks it. But
Akira's
that's a
pretty
little-
solid in figuring it out. Like he's a good
Mhm.
he's a good like spy, espionage, like that
Okay.
sort of stuff. He can probably figure it out. He was just like offering up as many options as you
Yeah.
wanted.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to intercept like the communication somehow.
Yeah.
Talking to Warden.
Also, many of my spies were in the town garrison, but they were removed with the cleaning your brother did, and an entire new garrison is in under his direct orders. Honestly, I do not know how you even got in. They're not to let anyone in or out until I am caught.
We
that-
gave them the name, the fake name you made.
You
Would that be
gave
an
them
issue?
what?
Son of a bitch!
Oh,
God.
fuck! Oh,
Son of a bitch.
fuck! No! I thought my bird would get to you. Fuck.
Fuck.
Well.
Is it
the
time to
warden-
run?
I didn't think about that at all.
Time to kill the
Well-
warden. Jig is up.
You gave him fake name. If they know that is fake name, then they probably tracked you and know that this safe house is where you went. If they don't know, then we're all good and everything fine. But
Should I
What
take
a-
a peek
You
outside?
said they're not allowed to let people in.
yeah,
Whose orders?
no,
are
let
that?
Rat take a look outside. Rat, step outside. Let us.
I'm not gonna step outside. I'm just gonna like creak the door a bit and like see anything.
Yeah.
I'm
yes,
gonna
good.
I'm gonna
good,
stop
yes.
you. I'm just gonna summon Ginrei, and Ginrei will go outside and see. I'll like look through.
Oh,
Ginrei.
you know what? Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. You can do that. That's
Okay,
better.
I
Yeah,
can do that.
You do that. You do that. That's probably a better idea.
Oh, yes, that works too. And so
I'll have
Ginray
him, like,
goes out.
go around a block.
Ginray looks around, like does all of his stuff. Nothing. Doesn't seem like they're like. And as you're like relaying all this, Akira's getting more and more at ease, and he's like, okay, that is not that information they did not get. You never know. See, I hire a lot of these members through different aliases and different people, and I have some hire other people, so I can never tell just how much information each spy knows. And the point is, if they get caught, then we don't lose too much. But some of them I did hire under fake name, and if they gave that up before they were put on poll, then we were in shitter. Looks like we're not in shitter, so good. Good
you have
news out of
any-
that. Good news out of that.
Are there any agents left?
Oh, fuck
They
no.
all- Oh.
I stopped receiving letters from my agents in Capital. I stopped receiving letters from my house.
Oh shit.
We are most likely absolutely boned here.
Oh.
Well, let's
Wow. Certainly a rough position to be in.
Well, this is why I suggest we call brother back. If we kill Warden, I find code. We could call him back and say that we believe we have found traitor and lure him in, put you even in bond so it's believable, brother come up, and then boom! Big man with hammer kill. And he points to like you, Remus.
Remus is nodding along. I thought this kind of
what?
yeah.
We're gonna kill Tomon's brother?
Toman's brother killed all my agents, starved the people for 2 weeks, and then executed their firstborn child. In my head, he is fucking worst person.
He has
Yeah.
also killed my mother, and I have no
Okay.
That
all
was-
right.
feelings for her left.
So the rumors are
Family-
true?
A little different to the rats, but that's just me.
It's unclear. I am not sure. She raised me, so I still think of her as my mother.
Okay, Toman, I am putting literal dick on the line here. Are you the fucking Prince of Cayenne or not? Actually, you
I
know what?
think-
Fucking don't say shit to me. Listen, if you are Prince, you keep saying you are Prince. If you are not Prince, keep saying you are fucking Prince. Because if not, we all fucking going to die. It's just simple.
I am Prince in one way, and it is complicated, but yes.
Okay, thank God.
Well, well, this is interesting spot we have gotten ourselves stuck into, yes?
A little bit.
So, kill the warden.
That's what it
Seems
looks
to be
like.
what we're doing.
Or
Yeah,
we
it's
take a page out of the rat book and we tunnel down and hide in the Underdark.
Killing the
Underdark.
That's what rats do. They tunnel down.
Not into the that's we don't go that. We're not fucking cave dwellers. Jesus. Racist.
Listen, I don't deal with rats.
So, you don't see me saying, "Where's your robes? Where's your big long sword? All you have is little daggers."
Yes,
You're assassin.
I'm a fucking assassin.
No shit. I know that.
This
Bad-
rat
I love
confuses me.
bad analogy. It's okay.
It's okay.
He lost you there. Anyways,
Yeah.
getting back to killing the warden.
Yes.
What do? We ask him to duel.
Or, that's what I was going to assume is you come out, you claim you are Remus Whispervale. It's name that holds, you are Cayenne name, so it holds some power, not a lot, but holds enough that you could challenge him. He'll see you as easy target, and bada bing, bada boom, you fucking kill him.
I can do that. Y'all ready?
At least someone fucking can do
Yeah.
shit. Jeez. Can't fucking tunnel. Can't fucking deal with his brother. This one at least is willing to kill people.
Damn. Some.
I'm willing to kill people very much, thank you.
That's what fucking scares me. They told me be scared of you.
You should be.
You should be terrified of him, yes.
Later we're gonna come back and be like,
You want cheese?
No, later you guys
What?
are gonna come back and be like, why is half this city missing its brains?
Honestly,
Where'd all
true.
the dead
And then,
bodies go?
and then we're gonna know what his fucking brain complex that he's manufacturing in his brain factory.
We want a contract for every.
you and
Graham-
all your
Grades.
bad mouth conspiracies.
Graham unlocked the secrets that if you take 5 mini brains and form them together, you
And
make
put him in
one mega
brain.
brain.
You make one big brain. And then with this big brain,
And then you
make
call it
consciousness and
Braintron.
bomb.
For once, I truly will have big brain.
Oh, little
All right,
rabbit.
I will rip my disguise off, and I'm gonna go to that fucking guard.
Oh, you gonna do it right now? Okay. Okay, rip your
I wait.
disguise off, gonna walk down the main street, talk to the guard. The guard kind of sees you walking up with a stride,
Are you
And
going to
he-
the guard?
and
Well, I'm gonna wait. Where's the warden? Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
yeah,
count
that's
the
like
Yeah.
the best thing for him to do.
Okay.
Yeah. The
I
guard
don't
kind
know
of
the
looks
fuck
at you
it
and he's like,
I thought you were going to challenge the guard and
Hey!
kill him. And I was like, what?
"What the fuck
Also,
you
could
want?
do that too, dude. Warm up, and then an appetizer. We go to the main event. No, I can't.
Okay.
What the fuck
Uh,
you want? You're that little shit refugee that we just let in. What's your problem now? Somebody pissing your oats?
The name is Remus Whispervale. I challenge the warden. Where is he?
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh boys! It's a fucking duel! And they're like oh, like all hyped and everything.
Mad just from
And-
the watchtower, just fucking look at the people.
Yeah. And so he like kind of grabs you and like takes you up to the top like center.
It's like made its back on the bar.
Yeah, like up towards where the tree is. Oh, what the fuck? Up to where this tree is. Let me teleport Remus. Are you guys going with Remus? Or are you guys like hiding out?
I
of
assume-
the...
I'll
be
be
in the
I'll be
crowd.
going, but like as part of the crowd. Like, part of
Yeah,
the-
I assume we still have our refugee shit on, and like
yeah,
just
we're on these guys.
Yeah, I would probably stay in this guy. It's just.
What the fuck is
I'm not gonna-
Tom
I'm Tokan
on? Oh, he's
And
in
then
there.
Graham will come.
Yes,
up and
you
be like,
are.
I'm Graham.
You let
I
them
used to
know.
be a
You
slave.
go, I am the
declare
rightful
my
heir to the
death.
throne. I am here to fucking claim
I
what is
declare
mine.
it.
You
I
pathetic
could not,
fucking guards.
as much as I want to, that probably wouldn't go well.
I can't wait for
I'd love
Graham
to
to
just
like.
declare a duel with my brother and get it over with.
I can't wait for Graham to do that and try and declare a duel, and he's just gonna be like, "What the fuck are you?"
It's like I duel you, and like, what the fuck are you on
Yeah,
about? Like,
you don't have a name here.
Let's get this fucking shit.
Fight, 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 fight.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
the whole crowd. Wait a minute. Hang on. We're not doing that. This is.
It's not that kind of fight.
This
Yeah.
is when we find out they actually don't do sword battles anymore. They do dance battles.
Could you fucking imagine, bro? And he's just like, "Alright, you ready to get down?" And you're like, "What?" And like he pulls out a fucking, like a whole band starts playing, and it's like,
Oh my God.
"I'm killing you on principle." Like, fuck this.
That would be the funniest shit I've heard.
Oh,
Just all serious and shit. Just you ready to fucking? It's like, yeah, dude, I'm ready for it. And it just starts break dancing. It's like, what? That's the most like Guardians of the Galaxy thing I've ever fucking seen in my
Oh,
life.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
Peter Quill, just you ready to dance?
my mind went to Indiana Jones with like the dude who's just like. He's
Alright,
shooting.
so Remus runs up here with the guard. The guard's like hyping up. He's like, "Oh, we haven't had a fucking duel in so long. All these shitty deaths by the fucking prince making us kill people. No fucking cool shit. You're gonna duel? Let's
No
fucking go."
duel.
Well, and like as you get closer, he's like, "What's your fucking name? What's the name again?"
Remus.
Okay, Remus. What's the fucking last name?
Whisper Veil.
Okay, Whisper Veil. Okay. And he gets up, and then you see like the warden in his full samurai outfit and everything, kind of sitting up here. He is currently like at the top of it, bowing, and like taking some time, some meditation, all that stuff. And the guard goes, "Yo, warden, got a fucking doula here. What's your fucking name again? Oh yeah, Ramus Whispervale challenges you to a fucking duel." And he like walks over and he's like, "All right, get him, chap."
Go get him.
He like gets up and will walk down a little bit,
Yeah.
and he goes, "So, a fucking commoner has challenged me to a duel.
If you have the balls.
If you have the steel."
Ready when you are.
He unsheaths his sword like shing, like
Yeah.
real slow like, and then holds himself in position.
Okay, sword and shield just come out. Like, Remus is just chilling. He's not even. He's just hanging out. Pull the sword and shield.
He'll kind of like get in a position, look at you, and go, "Fine. Make the first move, common boy."
Alright, so I have my meteor shield.
No.
He's like, I'm gonna do 1,000,000 plus damage.
And I'm gonna fucking chunk my meteor shield at him.
Okay.
And we'll do the shield throw.
Go ahead and make that roll.
Come on, Remus.
It's just an attack, right? It's not. It is. Because the shield has Okay.
What are you talking about?
God damn, where do I roll here? I don't trust these cliffs.
I know, right?
I don't trust this
You gotta get
shit.
the background. We're in the fields.
Oh man, I hate all of this. Hang on, I'm trying to find where I put my dice.
You gotta start building like a little rolling box for us off to the side.
Nah, fuck that. Just roll on the fucking cliffs.
That's why I didn't want to do it!
Yeah, exactly.
Here's hero point. Hero point.
Yeah,
I
you can
have
use
one.
mine. For some reason, I don't think I'm gonna roll this time, so you can use mine.
We got like 20 minutes left. We gotta use them all. So
Alright, hang
all
on.
for this
Let me,
fight.
I'm gonna fucking. Hang on, I'm gonna pull my dice over here.
Try all three, get it at 20.
Alright, so that will be a 28. 27.
That was your hero point, just to clarify.
That is with a hero.
No, with yours or one of ours?
With whoever just said I could use it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take mine off. I didn't know, see, so yeah, it was just kind of.
Gotcha.
No problem, no problem.
It doesn't matter, but yeah.
Okay. What'd you roll? Sorry.
27.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. The shield throw. I don't. God damn it! I don't see the trophy. It was just.
Okay, the shield throw.
Wasn't like a.
You put
2d4.
it on your thing, right? Yeah.
I don't see it. I have the bracelet, but I thought I had like a shield throw. action.
Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. No, it is fixed. You fixed it. You didn't. Shield throw 30 feet. When thrown, the shield is a martial thrown weapon. Its damage dice and type are the same as its shield bash.
Right. Okay.
So it's 1d4 plus 4 bludgeoning.
But then isn't it like a +1 or whatever because of the bracelet?
Yes,
You say?
because of the
Okay,
bracelet.
then
Yes,
so it's a 2d4.
and it is striking, so it
Right,
should be
that's what it
2d4 plus 4. Sorry, 2d4 plus 5. My bad. So
alright,
10.
damn. Yes.
So you throw it at him. He kind of like, you hit him in the face with it, like boom, and you see like it dents his Oni mask that he's got on, and kind of cracks it a little bit. And you can see he's kind of stunned a little bit and shooken. How much is the shield throw? How many actions is that?
Oh, let me.
I'm assuming that's as much as the shield bash, but the shield bash doesn't say it. Oh, let's get some combat music in here too.
Had. Quick release turns plus frequency.
We'll just say it's one action. You can keep doing stuff.
All right. Okay, so it's plus 11 and then plus 6. I'm going to try to disarm him and try to knock the sword out of his hand.
So you gotta move up to him
Oh,
because he is on the high ground.
I wasn't even looking at my.
Yeah,
he
you're
has
fine.
the high ground. Straight.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to disarm, which is my athletics versus his reflex DC.
Yes, disarm. So go ahead and do your athletics check. I'll check his reflex DC.
That will be a 29.
Alright, so you succeed.
Okay, so success, you weaken your opponent's grasp on the item until the start of that creature's turn. Attempts to disarm with that iron game 2 plus circumstance bonus level as well. The target also takes -2 circumstance.
Alright, so he'll take a
and
-2 to his attacks on his turn.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
and now it's his turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shield throw move. Yes.
Yeah. So... he's gonna do 2 actions and do the phantom. Yeah, phantom slash.
Phantom strike.
So
Oh,
he's gonna
shit.
move past you,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
that's
we
only
move.
9 feet. And then how much feet can he move? Okay. Okay, so it's 20 total. So he can do it twice. So he can move past you twice, and that lets him do 2 attacks with no multi-attack penalty. He basically like moves past you, slicing you, moves past you again, and slices you.
Okay.
That is a
Wow.
23 with the -2 from the thing.
Damn. Yeah.
How you feeling, Chief?
So that hits you, and then the second one. $31.
Yeah.
Give me a
Oh, that
signal
doesn't
and
crit
nuke
you
him.
though. You're lucky.
No.
That was one off from critting you.
Oh, those were just the hits.
That is gonna be 21 damage.
Okay.
And then he is gonna attempt to disarm you.
You gave
Don't
him
you
the
have
minus
a-
2 on the effect.
Like
Yes.
evading step or something? Just in case you wanted to use that.
I have liberating step.
Or that's what it's called. Yeah.
Which is a reaction. I'm trying to. I think it's just 4 damage, but I'm trying.
I think it's 5 now.
It's Constitution plus your level.
It should
It might be 6, 'cause we
be
just leveled up.
details, feature, liberating step. It's 2 plus your level, so 6 total.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
6.
there you go.
So then it'd be 5 damage.
So now he's gonna try to disarm you.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll your or no, what's your reflex is 6, so it would be 16. Okay, he is gonna fail. So on a failure. No, it's just a critical failure. Okay. So on a failure, he just fails. Now it's back over to you.
Okay. Yeah. we can
Go
try
for the throat.
Slap
Good.
him. That will be a 26.
That'll hit. Does not crit, but it hits.
So that'll be 10 damage.
Okay. So that's the first action.
That's one action.
Do you have any Elder Claws left?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, trust me, I've been through it.
Yeah, I see.
He doesn't fucking need them.
Gonna roll a crit right now. Next one.
I think I'm gonna invoke the tattoo of light won't help too much here. Let's see.
It'll heal you.
It does heal.
Yeah, but I need to like beat him. I don't need to heal. I need to get him out of the way.
Yeah, just fucking
Yeah.
hit him 2 more times.
Gonna disarm again is what I'm gonna do too.
Okay.
But so that'll be a 26.
Remember, disarm is an attack, so you take the -5 penalty to it. We did forget that last time.
Oh god.
It's
damn
a
it.
21.
It is considered an attack. Yeah. It's 21.
So that'll fail.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a DC.
Hero point if you want.
Me too.
Like if Cole wants to
Wait,
give it.
hang on. What was that?
If you want to use it, I'll give it.
That was a 14. Oh, it is.
I will say... Oh, no. You get a +2 to this. Because he's disarmed. Because you did it last time. So that would give you enough to
Oh.
pass. So
Oh,
you'd
that's
pass. So you'd inflict -2 and +2 to the roll next time as well. You'd basically keep the debuff on him for one more
Yeah.
round,
Basically.
which is what you want. And then you can hit him again for your third action if you want.
I just
My
like,
7.
What's your bastard sword to hit? So you just add a +1 to whatever the dice are.
Try. Yeah, it's just it's not gonna hit him, but I guess I'll try.
Never know.
17. It's not gonna hit.
So 17 isn't, but you have all the hero points.
It's just I wouldn't. It's a +1. Like it's just not gonna. Even if I like, I would just have to roll
You have to
I'm
roll a crit.
assuming this guy's AC is like 20 plus, so it doesn't like I'm not going to hit him with the +1. That's just not gonna happen.
I will tell you, you can hit him with a +1.
What's the third attack penalty? Because he has +2 from disarm, right? Shouldn't it be?
Oh yeah, he does get a +2. So did you add the +2? So it should be
I did
+3. So it should be 19. With a +3, I'll tell you, it's way more likely that you can hit him.
Yeah, I guess.
You might as well use it. Like, there's not much left. We've got
Yeah,
like
there's,
7
like-
minutes left.
Yeah, use it.
Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, it's still called.
You use it if you want.
Well, it's.
How many are left? Have you used all of them now?
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
one left, don't we?
I thought
Yeah.
you guys should have one left.
No, Ryan used his. He used mine. He used yours.
When did he use yours,
Doesn't Ryan have
Mac?
one?
No.
Look, last time when I told him he could.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in this encounter.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay. Oh, so that's it. I'm gonna go over to him. He's just gonna attack you 3 times. That is gonna be, the first one is a like 30 something.
Colt already said it, but if you want to make this dishonorable, just say it.
Oh no. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's
I'm still
just a
disguised,
30,
I can do this
so I don't
shit.
think he crits you. Yeah, he doesn't crit you. So that's with the first one. Next one is a natural 1. So that's a 10, so that critically fails.
That does critically fail.
Actually, that's worse. That's like an 8, because he's got the -2. And then the next one is a 30 again. So he hits 2 of them and fails. Sorry, not a 30. No. I got that completely wrong. It's a 21, which misses you.
Yes.
So only 1 hit.
That is 12.
So that is 11 points of damage to you. And that's it. Now it's over to you.
I'll liberating step.
Okay.
How you looking?
Oh,
Okay.
So at the end of his turn, he's gonna call out and be like, "Guards, execute this traitor!"
Okay. Pussy.
The guards don't
Wow.
move.
Okay, good.
Oh,
good.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How many actions does it take to summon shit?
What the fuck is going on
know.
in the background?
Culture.
Oh,
gay
sorry.
stuff.
That's probably my roommate.
I think it is.
Here, I'll mute myself.
No,
That-
you're good. You're
that
good,
was
you're good.
the funniest shit I think I've ever heard in the background of somebody's mic.
So
It was
I didn't hear it at all, so...
Yeah, Ryan.
I'm gonna take 2 actions and summon the shield again.
Okay, so you summon your shield again.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit. That's all. It's not
Okay.
That's fine. Okay.
Wow, fuck me. Well, that's not gonna unfortunately.
That's gonna miss, yeah.
Yep.
So it
Can't
goes over
you,
to
don't
him.
you have a free action to get a hero point back? Or no, that's a lay on hands. Turn.
Yeah, that's to get his lazy hands. So he's gonna go. He's gonna scream at the guards to take you down, and they're not moving. And he goes, "When I'm done with this swan, I'm gonna kill every last one of you."
Let's go.
And he's gonna go. So that's gonna be 31,
Oh,
which will not crit.
Sorry, I
Second.
got the shield on now. So we're
Second
good.
one is 13. So I think that critically misses.
It does, yes.
So I'll have him like lose his sword. And so he's gonna bring out his Shoto blade as his final action.
just like the smaller one.
Yeah.
How much does he
Yeah,
hit
dagger.
for that?
I'm doing the damage.
gotcha.
That is gonna be 10 damage.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're liberating stepping it. Because
Absolutely.
you might as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go for your turn.
Okay. Comes to my turn. I'm gonna do lay on hands, which is gonna plus me by 12. Also give
yeah,
me a
you're
plus
fuck-
2 to my AC.
I
So I'm at 26 AC.
don't know why I was.
Come on, 26?
I don't know why I was ever worried.
That
Yeah,
is
this
a
guy's-
30.
That's
Or that's a 29.
Base.
29 hits.
Okay. That is a 15.
Woo.
Oh! I've been doing the damage wrong the whole time. It is not two-handed, so therefore it's not 2d. Oh, no, it's striking, so it is still 2d8.
Yeah, it's still 2d8. You're good.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's 15.
Okay. He
Um,
looks rough. He's now screaming orders. He's floundering around. He's like, "Kill this like insolent pup, this traitor. I found him working with the spy. We need him dead." Like he's just trying anything. And more commoners, like regular ones, are starting to see this, that like Graham and Toman are kind of mixed in with the crowd now.
What does demoralize do? Does it?
Just fucking stab him.
I'll try. I just don't think I'm gonna hit him. Okay.
Trust me, you'll probably fucking kill him.
Demoralize would have been funny to kill him with.
Well,
Never
it's an
mind, you fucking
yeah.
suck. Jeez.
No,
Why did I listen
Wow.
to you? Like you know
Yeah.
better than me in the battle situation. Why did I listen
Well,
to you?
even
at
if you
all?
demoralize, I think demoralize is still a roll.
It's still...
It is, of course.
Yeah,
you
but
do.
it's an intimidation roll, and I wouldn't have gotten an 8. and he's scared and he's panicking.
Just give it to him. Give it
Alright,
to him.
that's
Let him
fine.
have
You
it.
got it. You demoralized. Go ahead and re-roll it then. I don't fucking care. It's
All
towards the end.
He said he has to leave anyway, so give
I
it to
know.
him.
Yeah.
That'll
There
be
you go.
age 20.
Alright, he's shaking in his fucking boots.
Quaking,
Like, he
bro.
was already fucking quaking. Now he's like
Yeah.
extra fucking quaking.
Okay, so he becomes frightened. If it loses, literally becomes frightened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh,
He's,
okay,
he's
yeah.
gonna like he's gonna fucking run.
Which seems like mega
gonna
dishonorable.
run.
now. Yeah, that's like
Oh.
super dishonorable.
Not today, baby. He can run, but I'm a shield throw. This guy's dying here.
So he's
now.
gonna run here. Halfway through his run, he'll pull out the bow with an action. So he ran as an action, pulls out the bow as an action, and he's gonna fire at you.
Oh,
Where is he?
straight across.
In the
Oh,
crowd.
okay.
Not with a 2. That'll be a 16.
Does not hit.
Yeah, so he's just like he
That
like
critical
throws it.
Failure?
No. Oh wait, that is a critical
Did you say
failure
26?
because you said it's 26, right?
Oh, with the lay on hands,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I forgot
So
about that. It
he
is a crit
pulls the
fail.
bow out,
cat.
and the bow like breaks. The full string like breaks everything. He throws it to the ground, and he just finishes his move.
I want to yell out "coward" in the,
Yeah,
from the crowd.
So
I
you-
assume people would
okay.
try and stop him or something.
So
Yeah.
Tamon screams out "coward," and you start hearing the crowd like "boo, coward,
Yeah.
boo, traitor,
Boo.
execute him."
They want execution. Heard.
Oh, fuck
They
yeah.
get an execution. I'm shield throwing. So let's see. Hopefully this fucking kills him.
Rolls another 2.
Come on, baby.
That'll
Oh,
be
let's
go.
go.
net of 30.
You don't have to roll damage.
Okay.
Just fucking dislodges the back of his neck with it.
Just cuts him clean head off with the shield. Just clean.
Damn.
Captain America style.
Comes back to you with the head on it, and you're like,
You guys watch Remus line it up. Remus kind of gathers the crowd. He's like looking around. Remus is like, "Come on!" And everybody's like, "Yeah, kill him, kill him." Remus like calls his shot, throws the shield, and slices his head straight from the body, like fucking Raiden or not Raiden. What's the fucking guy in Mortal Kombat with the hat?
oh,
Oh.
Yeah, what the? He's got such a
Raiden, I
weird
think-
fucking name. It's not
God
Raiden.
damn
no.
it.
No, there's a dude with a hat that's like a blade
Yeah,
hat.
he
Play
does the
one fucking
lightning.
time. God
Yeah, I
damn it.
haven't played it in fucking forever. But yeah, you throw it like him, slice that guy's head clean off, and everybody's like, "Oh!" Like everybody goes
shit.
crazy.
I want to start chanting Remus. Remus.
So as Tomon, as you're chanting Remus, a hand touches your shoulder.
Oh.
Ah, fuck.
You turn to look at it to be like, "Is this Akira? What the fuck is this?" And you see your brother's face with a scar right through his eye, like Akira said, and he goes, "We need to talk, brother."
What?
He said, "We need to talk, brother."
Tell him!
I heard him.
Tell him right
I was
now.
just astonished. I
He's
assume we'll
fucking
take this
evil.
next session.
Yes.
Come on, just Remus, Remus.
Remus.
Remus?